I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to get on in here. I usually don't go live on Fridays, but I got a little time, so I'm going to kick it with y'all for a moment. I ain't going to stay too long. Oh, goodness. Okay, I see somebody's in here. Let's see who else comes in. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful holiday. Many blessings to all of you. Okay, I see y'all starting to roll on in now. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Angry and Educated. How are you? Hey, Megan. Hey, Wanda S. How are you? Y'all, they acting a fool out here. My timeline yesterday, I had to just cut my YouTube off. I ain't even want it. Hey, Ivory, how are you, beautiful? Hey, Sharika. Yeah, I usually don't go live on Friday, but I had a little time, so I figured, hey, why not? Hey, DS Raven. Hey, Scarlett. Hey, Afro Lioness. So I'm going to hit the block and delete today. Oh, oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Komika. Said, Angel, did you see that amended report with Emilio and Megan? Um, well, that's the draft. So we don't know if that's the finalized version of it, but he has until the 10th to finalize it and submit it. But I warned y'all, I told y'all she needed to just pay him and be done with it. Update the NDA paperwork after she pays him because more was going to come out. And unfortunately, here we are. You say, why not let the shenanigans begin? Oh, goodness. Hey, Kendra Cobb. Good to hear about your foot being better. Oh, we not even about to play with you. Let's get you out of here right now. Hey, Erica. Y'all, that whole situation with Ray J, Princess, and Suki. Oh no. Y'all, for those of you who, go back with reality TV, and as y'all can see, I ain't even make it to get my nails done. I got the bald head fingertips today. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is a mess. You say you're obsessed with my bunny chair. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take y'all back down memory lane, and this is what made it funny for me. And not funny in a laughable way, but more so irony. So let's go back to the beginning of Love and Hip Hop LA. Y'all remember when Ray J was with Tierra Marie? And Tierra Marie was supposed to be the main chick, and they were going through everything they were going through. And Princess took that girl's purse and was talking about how she had coochie cream and tried to call her dirty for having, I don't know if it was like, it was like something that you would take for like a yeast infection or something. It wasn't like a prescription from the doctor. It was something over the counter. But either way, She dragged and dragged and dragged Tierra for having coochie cream. And then here we go. All these years later, now you're the wife. You don't even want to be the wife anymore. And you bring us back into the group chat. And you show us these pictures of an exchange between your husband and a side chick who's in a position that you pretty much were in, you know, in the beginning of your relationship. Now, yes, him and Tierra weren't married, but they were in a long-term relationship. Everybody knew they were in a relationship. And let's not forget, because I think Princess is a sweet girl, but let's not forget, Princess was with Mayweather and then ended up with Ray J. Because y'all remember, Ray used to hang with the money team. Princess was one of the money team girls. And then she leaves, goes with Ray J, and he no longer is hanging with the money team. Y'all, from the beginning of their relationship to this fiery end, a whole mess. And this is literally the you get them, you know, you lose them the way you get them. That text message thread and those pictures, I hope that was not the juice from, you know, her situation on his shirt. Because somebody need a doctor's visit if that's what that was. You said, I haven't tuned in since Ray J pushed Princess in the pool. Lord, this wasn't that far before he pushed her in the pool. Because they weren't even married yet. But just wow. So yes, I remember that Princess was trying to bully Tierra Marie. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Vintage Paris Style Anna. No, you're not late. I just got in here. Hey, Zion Brown. So y'all see what I mean about the irony of this whole situation? Like, hey, Nene. Like, she literally came into the relationship with Ray J, trying to bully another chick, trying to show that she, you know, you got coochie cream in your purse. It was like Vagisil or something. Like, you got coochie cream in your purse, your cookies dirty, all of that. Just for her to be on the back end of her relationship, her marriage, and come back to tell us that he was someone else who might actually need coochie cream again. Y'all, this is when people need to really practice on keeping stuff to themselves. We ain't need to know this. Why, thank you, Wesley. Same to you. Stiffy Jacobs, you're interesting. Says Suki needs to go to the doctor. Um, Listen, like I said, if that's her essence on his shirt, and we'll say from the front, because people are insinuating it could be from the back, which is even worse. But if that's her essence on his shirt, she need to go and he need to go with her. Because there is no reason why someone with a healthy pH should have any type of colored discharge that looks like that. Thank you, Paris Diana. Say he may be the reason she needs the cream. Baby, listen, I'm glad you said that because that was the first thing I thought of when she was trying to embarrass Tierra Marie. The first thing that came to mind is she probably needs it because of him throwing her pH off. And why are you out here telling us what's in her purse when y'all sleeping with the same man? You might need the same cream. Y'all might be sisters in infections at this point. Why, thank you, Jonathan. Good evening to you. Said Ray J is not using a condom. He listen. I don't think he is, and it's so reckless and it's disrespectful, especially to be in a relationship and to be out and about like that. But to say that you still got her juices on you and you can see that type of discoloration on the shirt, the milk has gone bad. I pray that that's not what that was on his shirt, because baby, that needs to be an emergency visit to the doctor. That it really does. Hey, that girl, Henny, how are you? I was actually just watching your content the other day. Y'all, I got the itching looking at his shirt. That pH has to be a negative 9,000. Oh my gosh. The fact that you took that picture for evidence for yourself, not for anybody else, for evidence for yourself. I wouldn't even that shirt should have went in the trash on the way home. You mean to tell me you saw God, you saw swamp juice on your shirt? Because that is definitely not a healthy pH to get something like that. You saw swamp juice on your shirt. And you just came home and said, I haven't taken a shower yet. I'm still wearing it on me. Listen, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know what type of pharmaceuticals people are taking, okay? But I feel like they need to cut back. They need to cut back. Because there's no way healthy yoni produces anything that color. And if this is to like drum up interest for the new network, I don't want it. I'm not interested that way. I don't want to watch anything this ratchet. These are the things I don't need to know about you. That's just like when Sexy Red went to the doctor, said she got to go for her checkup because her coochie stank. I don't need to know you this way. You can't be telling people you Suki with the good coochie and your coochie is releasing or expelling discharge that look like that. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I want people in 2025 to get a life manager, not an assistant. Get you a life manager, somebody who could, you know, screen your texts and your social media before they go out and say, nope, we not doing that. Like, no, no, ma'am, no, sir. No, ma'am, no, sir. Says Suki might be burning holes in the seats. What? Not with what she got going on. Damn. Hey, Kimberly. So that ain't nothing compared to what Suki used to do on OnlyFans. Ooh. Mm. I, no. I don't want it. You said that discharge was great. Absolutely not. It was unhealthy. Whatever it was, it was unhealthy. Healthy yoni don't it doesn't do that. Mm-mm. Hey, you said it might be radioactive. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Terry. Watch it while that bingo. Okay. Win some money for the new year. Says Suki with the battery acid coochie. Oh, I fainted in my soul. Oh, Lord. I tell you what, These celebrity streets is not feeling too good this last few days of 2024. Y'all see what popped up with the whole Busby and Spiro case, the back and forth with the judge. I told y'all that Busby was gonna drag this out and make it last as long as he possibly could. This was going to court. Hey, Justice for Us. Didn't I tell y'all that Busby was gonna be tactical and he was gonna drag this out? Yeah, goodness gracious. Whew, damn. Even thinking about that got me itching. Why did I open the show talking about that? Goodness gracious. You said the Megan and Emilio lawsuit as well. I told y'all she should have went ahead and paid that man and settled out because more was going to come out, and we're looking at it. And see, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Because he can amend it all the way up until the 10th and add more to it. Okay, at least I got the nice bites this time around. You said that Henny lawsuit, that draft his lawyer uploaded was T. Baby, that's just the beginning. It's so much more that could have been said, but he had to keep it to what was going to be relevant for court. But I did not tell y'all it would be salacious. The fingernails and the hurt cookie jar the next day took me out. I had to reread it because I thought I read it wrong and was like, Lord, no. Excuse me? What happened with the hurt cookies? Goodness gracious. Said the judge ain't playing with Spiro or Camel. Well, see, here's the thing. Spiro has been reprimanded by more than one judge recently. Him in the Mayor Adams case, he was, cited for pretty much not following the rules of the court in that one as well. So he has to be very careful because he doesn't want to get sanctioned. And the crazy thing is, he came in threatening Busby with being disbarred. So, just wow. You said the nails, Jesus. Listen, we got the bald head fingertips today, y'all. I had to take them off so I could prep my hands to get my nails done. I was tired. I said, forget about it. They'll get done eventually. So, one of these days, they'll be done. You said my jaw was on the floor. I'm telling you, I thought I read it wrong. I said, this can't be it. This can't be it. Reread it, and I said, it still says the same thing. But when it got to the Alex girl, you walked up behind her, pulled her by her hair, snuck her, caught her off guard, pulled her by her hair because you wanted her to change the music. It didn't cross your mind to use your words and to just simply ask. You assaulted this girl according to what he's saying. Between that and grabbing the food off my plate and throwing it over your shoulder, I'm going to tell you something right now. Y'all, I would have been in Italian jail. I need a translator. We would have had to apologize to the Airbnb owner because she would have been dragged to and through every piece of mashed potato and whatever I had on my plate that was on the floor. It's so much. I can't even describe how my mind was working trying to comprehend the disrespect, and nobody was holding her accountable for her behavior. And I know, everybody's reaction is not to react that way, but it's like nobody called her on her behavior. Nobody told her you're not going to talk to me like this. Nobody told her about keeping her hands to herself. The him being asleep and was awakened to the remote, literally just ping. Who threw the remote? And everybody just, what? You said the peas would have been flying, baby. Listen. Especially when he's saying that y'all got 16-hour work days and you can't take a break, and then you gotta go eat in private because she don't want you to eat in front of her. Listen, y'all. As much as I love food, you ain't gonna tell me I got to go hide. First of all, I can't have a break, and I got to go hide and I can't eat in front of you. It's only so much. It's only so much. I don't care who you are. 16 hours, I can't get a break, and I can't eat in front of you. I gotta go hide when I eat, which means I gotta go sneak off, or pretend like I'm taking a bathroom break and hurry up and try to scarf down the Snickers because you afraid of calories. You got me messed up. Ain't no way in the hell. Mm-mm. Not only am I gonna eat in your face if you telling me I can't have a break, I'ma savor every bite and chew slow. And what you gonna do about it? What, you gonna fire me for eating in front of you? Because you're not gonna put your hands on me. You not gonna put your hands on me. Not unless you want to learn a hard lesson. But when I read that, all jokes aside, y'all, the dog whistles that went off as I was reading, his accusations, EEOC and OSHA concerns all over that. You cannot make people work without taking a break. 8-hour workday, 2 15-minute breaks, a 30-minute break. You work a double, you get at least an hour break. You cannot stop people from eating. When he said hostile work environment, I said, oh, that's definitely an EEOC and OSHA concern. All of those things, outside of him not being paid properly, if at all, major, major, major concerns. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When this case is over, do not be surprised if the IRS pull up and double park right in front of wherever her business address is. Because all of these things are tied together through federal entities. Well, hello from Sri Lanka. You said that's crazy because the horse don't care who's around when it's their time to eat. Baby, says she got besides herself. Let me tell y'all something. How many of y'all remember that Planet Fitness commercial, the Hotties Boot Camp, where the guy had the sandwich, I believe it was a burger, and she walked up to that man and snatched his food out his hand and threw it down and bit an apple in his face? Y'all remember that? Okay, I see I do. Y'all know how bad that looks for Planet Fitness? For her to snatch somebody's food off their plate and do one of these, and she practically did that advertising your product? Planet Fitness don't want to smoke with that type of energy. Yeah, and then when he wrapped her up with a bow and says that she likes to go and rush in the bathroom to throw up after she eats so that she doesn't gain weight. Any fitness company that has a contract right now with her will be looking at this, and they'll be thinking about reconsidering their contracts due to morality clauses and not wanting to conform with pushing an unhealthy narrative. So remember how she threw away someone's food from the house? That's what I was just talking about. It couldn't have been my damn food, not the way I like to eat. First of all, your hand wouldn't have went like this into my plate. Mm-mm. Her and that chair would have, baby with the bathwater would have went straight on back. No ma'am, no sir. I don't care if you are my boss. It's just a certain level of respect that every person deserves. Every person deserves respect, period. And that does create a hostile work environment. It really does. But just imagine how weak you get. Your sugar drops. 16, 18-hour work days. You can't take a break. And because she got a bad relationship with self-image and food, allegedly, you can't eat either if she can see you. Who? Excuse me? Mm-mm. Says she actually, yeah, says she also blackballed him. Yeah, I read where he said that. I, here's what I find interesting. When he said that he was outsourced to come in and do a job, had the job up until like a few days before it was time for him to show up for work. And the job was bongos, and you got him blocked from the bongos job after he hadn't been able to work and couldn't pay his bills. If she started off on him a few $1,000s, I'm telling y'all, by the time this is over with his incurred legal fees, punitive damages, interest, she might end up giving him enough to cash out a house. And then for him to say that he has issues with his weight, and she berated him in front of everybody, called him all out his name, fat shamed him, all of that. But once again, you are supposed to be a health and fitness guru. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Said it's way too much evidence against her by her own admission from all of her lives, commercials, and music. I'm glad that you said that, Kimmy, because here's something that I found very interesting. Hey, Millie the Mystic, how are you, beautiful? Here's something I found interesting. They sourced her music, used her music against her for evidence, right? That song was not even out when he initially made his complaint. So you mean to tell me you felt so haughty, so arrogant, that you would confirm what he said about you and your friends in the vehicle after he said it? So remember, he said he cried too. Listen, and he for because I went through his social media like a few months back after I did the reading. I wanted to get more of a feel for who he was. Um, he's been stating that he's dealt with like mental health issues and feelings of depression and anxiety. And I thought that that was interesting that these were his accounts of everything that he was going through. And then all of a sudden, she start making the exact same accounts. Now, I'm not saying that she doesn't suffer from anxiety. I'm just saying that it feels very peculiar to me that she didn't talk about it until well after he had already mentioned that he's dealt with mental health issues and, you know, anxiety and feelings of not feeling like he's enough. Said that's a special kind of stupid coming through again because that's just dumb to release that song. Very arrogant, none the least, for sure. Said she could have took that song off the album. I definitely wouldn't have released it, being that it all it did was give a source to what he said. Now people can go back to that album and be like, damn, he did say that it was a situation with the friends in the vehicle. But to read it in print, y'all, and to see it broken down, where we initially thought from hearing this in the beginning, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I initially thought that this was just a situation between her and one other female, maybe a female that she took home from the club. But that's how it initially appeared. Like this was just her and one other female in the vehicle. Not a full blown lesbian adult session. Okay? Not a full menage. Like, just wow. And you know, I see men making fun of him, talking about what type of man complain, this, that, and the other. This is a gay man. He's not into women. And even if he was into women, you're his employer. He's not supposed to be subjugated to getting to know you in a way to where he can tell your doctor the next time you have a pap smear what's going on down there. He's not supposed to encounter situations like this while he's on the job. You said we thought she liked women. I'm not even talking about her. I'm saying that he is a gay man. He does not like women. So, you know, for him, I could see where that just wasn't his cup of tea. He's not into women. On top of the fact that nobody asked his permission, they just decided to just get buck wild, and he had to sit there and endure it. Says sounds like she's suing Milagro to distract from the fact that she's being sued herself to get back any money she might lose. That's an interesting way to look at it. The energy that I got off of that is she's suing Millie because she needs Millie to be quiet because Tori has a really, really great chance of going back to court. And Millie has been the loudest voice in the middle of the internet streets that's been telling us, hey, you know, you need to look at this, you need to look at this, you need to look at that. It feels like she just wants her to be, you know, quiet. She don't want her to say anything. You said full-blown entanglement. Yes, as she told on herself and it backfired. Thank you. Said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. For personal readings, you can email angelkisses@gmail.com. Follow on Station Head at Miss Angel the Oracle. Thank you. Said, new name for Henny is Sister Hands. Oh. Listen, baby, when I tell you I had to reread that. I set my phone down. I took a commercial break in my mind. I picked it back up. And I said, I know I ain't just read what I read. It was one thing for him to describe the fingers and whatnot, but the girl describing how she was in pain the next day, it's like, Lord have mercy. It's too much. Said Millie be reading those court documents and police reports is definitely be quiet. Yeah. Hey, optimistic Sag. Right, laughing my ass off, not Henny Scissor Hands. Whoo, Lord. Oh, damn, Millie. Millie the Mystic. Oh, not Megan the mutilator. Oh, oh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh no. Oh goodness. Said yes, get a reading from Angel Readings Are the Truth. Thank you, Wanda S. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Said it was like reading a Zane novel. I had to go get a drink. Oh Lord. Not the finger bandage. Y'all are hilarious. Said imagine the bacteria under them long nails. You know what? That's not even the part that got me. For her to be saying that she hurting down there, it's like it's literally it is the scissor hand thing. Like you was stabbing and jabbing. And girl, how would you that you couldn't say, hey, wait a minute, hi, stop. Like it had to hurt in the moment. So you just suffered and took it in stride. It's too much and not enough going on at the same damn time. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Says have a wonderful night. Best wishes. Same to you. So we have pictures of the nails. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I don't I don't why do I feel like those pictures are going to end up in court so everybody can see the nails that may have caused the pain? Y'all think about how the testimony is going to go when they subpoena these people to come to court and you got to sit on that stand and talk about how you got stabbed in the cookies. Lord, can you imagine the jury duty on that day? Says she probably did say stop. Ugh. I don't, Dame Clark, I'm going to tell you something. The skin down there is very sensitive. It ain't going to be no you said stop. That's one of those, hey, to the forehead. You know, you're not going to keep on jugging me. Said it seems like you got to let, hold on, where we go? Seems like you got to let Henny touch you in order for her to be your friend. It feels that way, allegedly. I'll pass. Said, I can't wait to see how she's going to spin this into being the victim. Well, I don't think she's going to be able to because remember, she's on social media hiatus. So Emilio couldn't have dropped this at a better time because she can't go live. She can't say anything right now. Hey, Bostress, how are you? Hey, DeMarcus' mom. So we heard years ago, Kelsey and Meg had a, we'll say, an adult relationship. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks like all of her and her friends had those adult relationships allegedly. Said they were extremely sharp with big chunky decals. Oh, those had no business going anywhere near the cookies, especially not like that. Not I volunteer for jury duty. This is gonna be a good one. Listen, I'm telling you, somebody is gonna be in jury duty sliding out the chair like, "Who? Help me, Jesus! Help me, Lord! Don't take the wheel, take the whole caravan." Oh, hey, Digital George. Lord have mercy. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. I don't even know what to tap into at this point because this is a whole mess. Let me cut on station here. This was one of those situations where I cut off all of YouTube between this and the Suki. I said no ma'am, I'm opting out. I did nothing to deserve this. I almost forgot the star station head. Hey, everybody. Lord have mercy. Let's get into some shenanigans, y'all. Whew, okay. Blessings to you too, DeMarcus' mom. I don't even know where to go with this. Oh, I hated you too, sweetie. I don't even know where to go with this. I might have to sanitize my cards after I finish this. It said please tap into what reasoning was behind exposing their relationship in the first place. Baby Suki wasn't the one that exposed it. It was the wife. It was Princess that put the screenshots out there. I don't know why she would invite us to the group chat again, but she told us. Suki just, she went right along with it. Said it's been a hot mess out here. Yes, it has indeed. Hey, Yashika, how are you? Hey, dog mom. Oh, you should spray them with Lysol. Lord, I'm telling y'all, it's raining outside. I might have to spin around and go do it like I'm doing it for Little Saint, because this is a mess. This is a whole mess. So we're going to start off. I guess it's all shenanigans today because nobody is acting right this week. Mm. We got people with you said not Little Saint. I'm serious. That's the only thing I think can purify me after doing this reading outside of going to jump into Lake Minnetonka. I don't know what the hell is going on. Folks got, you know, sweet tea colored discharge. Folks are stabbing people in the cookies with their nails. Baby, what? I don't even understand what I'm witnessing right now. Some of this stuff is the stuff that you supposed to go to your grave with. How do we keep getting told all this stuff? Said is Mercury in retrograde. We're in the shadow period, but the retrograde ended like, what was that, last Sunday? It's certain things I'm not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to know. Why don't they respect my right to not know? You said someone close the portal, please. From what I heard on the internet, I don't know this to be true, but allegedly, Cat Williams is going to be back on Club Shay Shay after New Year's to, I guess, update us on what's to come for the next year. Oh, Lord. Okay, get it together. What is the energy between Suki, Princess, and Ray J? Y'all? Okay, so yes, he will on the 3rd. So I wasn't tripping because I saw that, but I didn't know if that was an official announcement. So y'all, on January the 3rd, he's going to be back on Club Shay Shay. I don't even watch Club Shay Shay, but I will be watching that one. Kashmir, he can't open no more portals than the Vatican over there at the Roman Catholic Church. They just opened 5, and I feel like when they open that 5th one, that's how we got all this information we got today. They don't need to open no extra nothing. Not even Negro Damas. Should they might end up with over 100 million views this time. Y'all excuse me, because y'all know how hard it is for me to shuffle without my nails. Oh, God. So, first cards out. We got cyberbullying and inside scoop. Now remember I told y'all that Princess is the one that invited us to this group chat that I want to be taken out of, okay? So I knew I was spot on when I talked about how she was trying to bully Tierra Marie, telling us that she had coochie cream. Now here we go. Cyberbully, inside scoop, happiness hater. Okay? Now that's intriguing because you would think that this will be the husband and wife, and this will be Suki over here as the happiness hater. But y'all, this is actually Princess coming out as the happiness hater. I don't even know if anybody is happy in this situation. This is where projects and trailer parks unite. This is still up the street from there. This is still up the street from there. This is too ghetto for the trailer park and the projects right now. So Thief, we got Shine, Thief, and Girl Fight. So, y'all remember now, don't forget Princess got them hands. Princess got those hands, and she gets active. So she wanted to shine a light on the fact that she felt like Suki stole her man. Allegedly. Oh, no, Lord. So she gives the bitter Betty. Girl, you ain't lost nothing. If anything, she did you a favor and blessed your life. So we got Boss Daddy and Bad Karma. So she wanted to expose everything so that he could feel some type of way for what he had done to her. Y'all, if he felt bad, it was probably for 3 minutes. Oh no, I don't want all those cards. Interesting enough, look at this. Bottom of the deck, we got screensavers, like screenshots, and then we got drama starter in reverse. So it's like, how do you not want to be the drama starter, but you the one took the screenshots? Now, y'all see how many of these just fell out? I'm putting all of these back because that's a whole lot. So that means that she really is feeling some type of way. But look at the bottom, grudge holder. She don't want to look like she's starting drama. She don't want to look like she's upset and miserable. But baby, she is pissed. She is super pissed. Why is she upset like this about Suki? Because I don't feel like Suki the first one. Or the only one. More like it. I don't feel like Suki's the only one. Why does Suki get up under her skin so bad? Okay, so it looks like she's been trying to overlook this for a long time. Okay? It looks like she's really been trying to overlook this for a long time. And believe it or not, it's like Ray has caught feelings. So it's like that's why she's feeling some type of way about this situation, because this situation is different because all the other chicks, it's like he didn't have feelings for them. Lord, don't tell me Suki with the coochie got him all in his feelings, allegedly. Wasting time, wolf in sheep's clothing. I promise y'all, and it's like wasting time is under cyberbullying. Remember what I said? If he felt bad, it's only for like 3 minutes. So it's really not getting her anywhere or making him feel any type of way, because it's like, it's at this point, just call it. Call it a thing. Be done with it. Let him go his way, you go your way. Because it's like rinse, wash, repeat. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Um, and really, at this point, if she just gave him to Suki, she'd be better off. Because he got some stuff going on. Y'all, look. Fake accounts and bankrupt. Y'all, what the hell is going on? And this falls under the inside scoop. Lord, what's is it really money problems? What's going on? What's happening here allegedly? Okay, so talking shit falls right under thief. Like I said, she feels like she's been robbed of her relationship. But at the same time, she feels like this is played out. She no longer wants to keep going through this, but it's like, if you don't want to keep going through this, baby, just let it go. So they have a business deal going on. Said the spirit of Whitney and Wendy getting through Ray J by Suki Hana, Lord. Said Ray likes them exotic women like his wife and Nikki, in my opinion. Well, I'm telling you right now, unless you find Suki to be exotic, he's liking Suki. And maybe that gets under her skin too, because this is not the type that she thought he would go for. But he definitely going. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. Said Princess was with a whole respected actor. Why she worried about Ray J? Oh, really? Who's the actor she was with? So who is Suki with? Baby. Um, the money. Suki with the bag. Said Suki and Ray the same type of freak and fool. Listen, that comment that was posted said we be blowing each other's back out. I said, wait a minute. Let me rinse my eyes and reread this. Did I really just read that? And I reread it, and it was like, yes, I did. Y'all be blowing each other's backs out. More from the please don't tell me any more files. So he brought her Chanel bags earlier in the year. Talking about he brought Suki Chanel bags earlier in the year. Because if that's the case, no married man should be buying expensive handbags for another woman. So if that's what it is, Lord have mercy. Would you say Foolishness Fridays live? Ooh, have mercy. Said no wonder Brandy disowned him. I would too. Oh wow. John Boyega. Baby, I would have drove him over to Suki's house and dropped him off. Like, huh, sis? Mm-mm. I'm not Barbara and you ain't Shirley. You can have him. So she came out with two arms full. Mm-mm. Just let her have them. Let her have them. Cause why keep embarrassing yourself? You never let somebody show you more than once they don't want you. You show me you don't want me, I'm done. You ain't got to tell me not near another damn time. Mm-mm. Especially publicly. Ooh. Clout hungry and photo proof. Y'all, I can't stop laughing in my spirit. I know it's petty, but this feels like her and Tierra Marie all over again. But the difference between Suki and Tierra Marie is Suki is a whole ass clown. She will take this shit too far just for shits and giggles. You cannot embarrass Suki. Suki don't give a damn. Yeah. Ego. And you see this woman crying, that's what it is. Her ego. Her ego is bruised. Yes, Suki is a Scorpio, and Scorpios are very slow, impatient, and vindictive. She will troll her for the rest of her life. And here's the funny thing. Suki probably don't even want him. She'll pop out with a whole nother dude next week. And will be out with that new dude with a shirt on with Ray J face on it. Oh, yeah. Rejected and impersonator. So she feels like he rejected her for somebody that's not even on her level. Like she's a fraud. She's not even like that. Lord. Yeah, so look at this, y'all. Falls right up under each other. Ignoring, same shit, different day. So, like I said, Suki ain't the only one, allegedly. It just hit different because it's like to find out he really feeling her, and it feels like it's an extra twinge, like an extra bit of salt in the wound because Suki doesn't fit the normal aesthetic of what he's usually into. But whatever Suki do, he like what she do when she doing it. So let me put some tarot on this. This is a fool, I promise you. If this is gonna help to sell that network, I promise you, I don't want it. I don't want to see nothing like this. It's got to be a limit to the foolishness. It just has to be. Not you screaming. Mark, what do you want to ask me? So LOL, I know she's offended, but a lot of people compliment Suki in the industry and says that she's a sweetheart. Um, I just somebody play Keisha Cole. If you don't want to love you the way you do, then let them go. If it go that far, if it's gonna be like this and you're gonna be publicly humiliated, let it go. Let it go. It's not even worth all of this. Said the last few days of 2024, everybody in the middle of the street wilding. Baby, just wait. 2025 is about to be a whole clown. I told y'all they gonna mess around and have Nancy Grace getting the Emmy because everybody is gonna be glued to court TV. I don't even know where to start with this foolishness. Show me how Ray J feels about Suki. Show me how Ray J feels about Suki. Hold on. Ray J, how you feel about Suki? Don't clam up now. Oh, y'all. Allegedly. Allegedly. Look at that. The devil. He obsessed with that, how she throw it back. Allegedly. He liked that toxic situation they got going on. Said the giant font on his phone is what took me out of the situation. Baby, I don't know where he got that AARP font. Like, who the hell that damn blind that you got to take up half the damn screen with one damn message? If you that damn blind, Ray, I'ma know something. What they gonna call you, Ray J Charles? Cause damn, how you can't see? You can't help but to get caught with a font that big. You you did that on purpose. You you wanted her to see. You wanted her to see that from across the parking lot. Oh, she said Suki with the good coochie. Hey, said her freak meter is at the right temp for him. I listen. Said that font size was at 100. Baby, that font size was at 1,000. Y'all, I got a big screen TV. I was looking at my TV like, damn. Why is this a theater edition? Said he does wear glasses though. Well, he need to put them damn glasses on. Cause shit, what is his prescription? Good googly moogly. He need to go and get Megan Cunliffe glasses if his font gonna be that damn big. And before I go any further, let's see what y'all saying over here. Said, but Princess is so toxic, she was gonna make her way back to Ray J no matter what. Shaking my head. I thought she was finally free from him. Baby, it looks like it's her pride. It's her ego. You said that Suki will throw hands too. Ooh wee. That'll be a fool. Her and Suki fighting over Ray J. And can y'all imagine? Y'all remember? Y'all remember that episode of Love and Hip Hop where he had that hat that kept moving every time the scene came on? The hat was here, and then it was here, and then it was here, and then it was here. Could you imagine they fighting and his hat keep moving and his glasses on, and then they all? Oh my God! I cannot. I cannot. Oh, oh, oh. And see, Suki meet his damn. She meet his goofy meter too, cause both of them is crazy as hell. But they know how to turn it up for the camera. So it's like he wants to invest in Suki. Like he sees Suki as not just a money maker, but he sees her as someone that brings stability to what he's doing. But y'all, with this falling on top of fake accounts and inside scoop, it's like I I feel like Princess can be a little stalkerish. And she been following folks allegedly from burner accounts. You said they fighting over not gay Jay. Oh Lord, I'm done. um I don't think it's nothing to fight over. It's like going to go get a new driver's license. You pull a number when you come in. It was your number, now it's your number, now it's her number. I don't know, y'all. I don't have it in me to be going back and forth with nobody about no man, especially a man that you still almost married to. Y'all don't know if y'all married, y'all don't know if y'all separated, y'all don't know if y'all getting a divorce. I ain't got no time for that. You want to be with somebody else, be with them. I will even counsel you on how to go back to her. Because when you go back, you can't come back and just leave me alone. I don't believe in chasing. I just don't. I'm going to match your energy. You good with me, I'm good with you. You out in the street, I'm locking the door. That's it. Besides, there's too many STIs and STDs out here to be swapping and sharing. And no, absolutely not. Y'all gonna do all of that, you might as well just be poly. And I don't want to do that either. Y'all, there may be some conversation behind the scenes or possibly in the near future where somebody could be talking about pulling up and putting hands on somebody. No, Lord. Hey, Miss LaDon. This is a fool. So, I mean, when you got Clout Hungry and Six of Pentacles and Shine, the one thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Ray J and Suki, they're gonna monetize this in some kind of way. Um, they definitely believe in, you know, all press is good press, and they will flip this and find a way to make money out of this situation for sure. Said probably Princess, she gets real scrappy over the blind man. Listen, Princess will throw them hands. Now that's one thing I gotta give her. Don't let the smooth taste and the pretty face fool you. That girl will fight. Why, I don't know. Mm-mm. For what? Said not over no Ray J. He must have that magic stick. Baby, I don't care how much magic in that stick. I got pride. The only way I will be out here fighting with a chick is because she put her hands on me and personally disrespect me. To fight you over him? Girl, please. Mm-mm. Not doing it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Five of Wands, and I just said something about fighting. Please don't take it here, because this is falling on top of ego and boss daddy. Who was that just said that she gets scrappy over the blind man? Brea? Here you go. Queen of Cups. Hold on. What the what the hell is Princess? You said reality TV gold. Baby, it would be. It really would be. Let me see. Princess Love, baby, what is your birthday? Cause I need to be nosy. I need to see for me. Oh, she's a Leo. Yeah, Leos are scrappy. But look who popped up. Thank you. Look who popped up at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups, the water sign. This is Suki. This is what hit the table. Yeah. Allegedly, she will fight you, Suki. Double allegedly. So it looks more so like Suki is the one that don't want to take this there. You know, she don't want to go back and forth. But Seven of Wands in reverse to a Five of Wands in the upright. Suki, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Do not let Princess sneak you, because she will knock you out. That explains the ego, because Leos are very, very proud people. Do not play with the Leo's self-respect and their ego. Lord have mercy. Said, I don't think I could willingly scrap over a man that's lied and cheated on me, shaking my head. Listen, like I said, where's your new boo house? I'll drop you off over there. I'm passing the baton. Here, sis. He's yours. Don't bring him back. Said, I thought Suki was entertaining Dr. Umar. It definitely looked that way. They were very cozy. Let you know it don't matter how woke a man is if you can put him to sleep. So I see that more so than anything. Suki is the one that wants to bring it into the situation. She don't want to do it, but Princess feels like she coming in between her and the love of her life, her soulmate. Y'all, this is a fool. I promise you, this is a whole fool. But what I can see, he actually is into Suki. This ain't just no random hookup like all 75 of the other ones allegedly. He feeling Suki. He like her. Said I can't fight over a man regardless for hold on. Regardless for what, like I'm with everything with Sis Angel. Said that she would have to come for me and getting with Ray J. I'd be like, you can have that headache. Baby, listen. I'd give he come home and his clothes will already be at her house. You don't even stay here no more. I talked to your new girl. We worked it out. She even doing your laundry. I gave her the tag. You don't stay here no more. You with her. What? Fight for what? You would physically have to put me in a position where I got to defend myself. But to fight you over a man, girl, whatever. Says somebody has definitely been keeping her occupied. She's been ducked off out of the way. Says Suki is low-key domesticated, cooking and cleaning and all of that. She really is. She really is. She really lives up to being a water sign. But the flip side of it is, it's a nasty matchup. You with a Leo and a Scorpio. Baby, that ain't nothing nice. Just because she don't want to, don't mean that she won't. And just because Princess saying that she don't want Ray, don't mean that she won't, because her pride will allegedly drive her to proving a point to where she'll drag her from one side of the house or one side of the block to the next and then tell him, now y'all can have each other. Oh, shoot. Come on, Terry, coming through with the money for the new year. Listen. Whew. As a Leo, I will tell you personally, one thing that you do not do is play with a Leo's ego and self-respect. But I can't side with Princess on this, because Princess, you the one that told us about this. Suki didn't expose this. You put them damn life alert ass text messages out looking like AARP sponsored them bold ass fonts. Thank you, Terry. Oh, Terry just put down on my shampoo for New Year's. Congratulations, Terry, and thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Who would have thought? Suki over there serving it up. Got that man forgetting what household he's supposed to be in. He ain't came forward to apologize to Princess or nothing. He just like, okay, well, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hey, Pam, how are you? Goodness. I'm afraid to pull cards on anything else. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so wonderful. Thank you, Cat Eyes. Y'all. She better watch Princess, because Princess, she'll MMA her. But I don't think Suki gonna just, let her run down on her. Said got him got him not changing his clothes. Oh my God. Let's see. Whew. Says Suki actually comes from a very upstanding family. They are nothing like what she puts out for the public consumption. Right. And outside of Love and Hip Hop, I mean, well, she ain't even on Love and Hip Hop no more, but just, her social media persona. Even Trick Daddy said it, off camera, Suki got a lot of sense. Like, she's really very intelligent. She's not like, the demeanor that she gives out publicly. So, y'all, whew, okay, wait a minute. What do I want to use? Nope, I'm gonna use some petty cards. Cause let me use some petty cards. Cause now we're gonna tap into the energy around Emilio and Henny and the cut up cookie jar. Y'all, I promise y'all, I literally had to sit my phone down. I was like, I didn't read that right. I know I didn't. It's no way I read that right. And then to hear other people read the transcripts back and they had to pause at the same point where I paused, like, girl, what? Says she does and very spiritually inclined. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Whew, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me Florida water myself before I get off into this bag of shenanigans. Says Suki with the broke tooth from eating crab legs. Listen, Ray J will buy her another one. He like her. They'll be around each other with a broke tooth and him needing his damn trifocals. Yeah, I almost want to check my phone to see what font that could possibly be. Like is it 150% font? Cause like what type of font makes the I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. That's like legally blind. Like, how could you have your font that big? That has to literally be for shits and giggles. It is no way. It is no way you got that font that big and you a cheater. All right. Let's tap into this energy around Emilio and Henny, y'all. Emilio and Henny, y'all. Will this brief be updated? Is this going to be it, or will it be amended and more added by the 10th? I'm afraid if he add anything else. Oh my God. Said I make my font the smallest it could be. Whew. You could read his font from Mars. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So he's got more information where he can go more in depth about how he was cut off from work, allegedly. Why, thank you, Digital George. Hold on. Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, for her sake, she better hope that he doesn't amend this to put more information in there, because there's more, to this, more stories that will be shameful, embarrassing, heavy regret, remorse. You said, who is Emilio? I'm out the loop. Emilio is the photographer and videographer that used to work for Megan Thee Stallion that was terminated, and he said that he was terminated without pay. And according to him, She blackballed him and a whole bunch of other stuff in between. And his um his complaint was just released through um, Pacer the other day, where we all got to read his petition to the court for his lawsuit with her and the employment. Yeah, it's been a while since we mentioned Emilio. The Hermit, the Hermit and the Unicorn. Lord have mercy. Now, the unicorn is a form of a horse. And y'all, I'm telling you, he has more stories from what this feels like. He has more stories about how he was pretty much pushed out and forced out of jobs, humiliated. Because the hermit also represents dark night of the soul, having to go through really, really, chaotic, toxic moments, moments that are so hard to where it forces you into self-discovery. Lord, that's why she should have just paid this man. He has some very strong, compelling evidence also. Oh, gosh. 2025 is not going to start off well for her at all. The strength card also represents Leo. Okay? And this can be read two ways, and I'm going to read it both ways. A lot of times it's like he may have had to talk her down out of, certain angry moments. He's had to go through situations with her where he felt like he had to calm the beast. And also he has information that he knows between her and Tori, because Tori would be the Leo. Now, I want y'all to remember Emilio also was living with her at a certain point in time, because when he came on the team, remember him and Kelsey came on the team together. They all came out to LA as a unit. So his time working for her isn't too far off from the time that Kelsey also worked for her. Said, Leos don't be saying shit. I hate this about us. Whoo. Is Emilio a Leo? Say, I hear Back in Business by Tori playing in my head. Oh, shoot. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. Oh, damn. I don't even know if I should read that. But I am, because it's messy. Allegedly, okay? It says, I'm glad Ray J finally found someone to peg him the way he needs it. Oh, God. Suki did say they be blowing each other's back out. All I keep asking is to periodically take me out the group chat, because this falls under things I do not need to know. That's it. Yeah. So he had a lot of financial hardships, things. It's a facts to your mind. He had a lot of financial hardships, and it's like things slowed down for him tremendously. You said, but she married him, so what's that mean? Um, I don't want to know. They've already told me too much. They've told me too much. Um, I need one of those things from Men in Black where you could flash it and erase some of the memories. That's what I want for 2025. Y'all, You got the magician here and the high priestess. So this is someone that makes things happen or causes things to manifest in secret. And also this represents someone that's tied in or keyed in to some very, very strong ties, important people, people that are considered, in the upper echelon. Hey, Angel B. You said cancel my subscription. I didn't even subscribe. Listen. Yeah. Y'all, I knew this was just the beginning with him naming bongos, because this is like the powers that be, people that run the industry. And this is like a lot of money, okay? Or money that's being paid under the table, money that is unaccounted for. I told y'all, don't be surprised if the IRS allegedly pull up and double park to look over some of her paperwork, because this case is going to really be a red flag for her, because anytime it's a EEOC and OSHA concern, the next step is the IRS, because they definitely have to look at all of her financial records to see what she made, so that they can know what to ask for, what she's supposed to pay him. They're going to want to see how much the jobs were that he was a part of, so that they could see if he was even being paid properly, like if his pay was scaled properly, if that makes sense to y'all. Yeah. Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords, falling under the Eight of Pentacles. So this is like heavy betrayals that happen during work. He's got more information. So what this feels like to me, y'all, is he kind of he played it cute. There was much more that could have been said, but he played it cute. Yes, at fair market pricing, in a sense. Yes. Said, and watch that unearned income get exposed. Court has a way of doing that, because you have to bring all your financial records to court. He has to show his financial records. He's going to have to show hardship, where he could have possibly been facing being evicted, or phone either being about to be shut off, or consistently having to, put his phone on payment plans. Like anything that he could show that would prove a hardship after this will show to where, even down to the bare minimum. If he had basic subscriptions like Netflix that couldn't be paid, all of that will work in his favor. Um, I don't know how he applies for his work, but I'm pretty sure he has, you know, um, digital records like emails where he can show where he had correspondence back and forth and the jobs didn't pan out. And if he has that, just like he mentioned bongos, that means the person who offered him the job can be subpoenaed to come to court, and whoever gave the budget to pay for bongos can be sequestered to come to court. They can even go as far as to see if Cardi even knew that this was a thing, or if she was left out the loop. Y'all, this is messy. So he finna spill all the tea, twists and turns, what we least going on to expect. Um, like I said, I feel like what he released is a teaser. And remember, when he first put out that he was suing her, this went out through the Associated Press, through MSNBC. So major network media were already keyed into this case. They were waiting for the updates. The Emperor and the Star. Um, Emperor and the Star, and this falls under Five of Cups. There are some people that are behind the scenes that are attached to her career, allegedly, that are not too happy with this situation because it's going to lose a lot of money. The more information that comes out, this is just the wrong time for anybody in entertainment to have, negative connotations, any type of accusations that could spark questions with morality. This is just the worst time. Yeah. So what I see is they're going to allow him to go forward with this case. This is going to move forward. I don't see this getting dismissed. Not not this early anyway. It feels like the judge wants to actually hear this out. Yeah. It's a wish fulfillment to move forward with this case victoriously because it sounds like, in the court of law, whether they try this case in California or in New York, it feels like he has a strong enough case for it to be heard. Yeah. So it's kind of strange because it's like he has information that's going to prove that everything was jovial with them, like everything was good until it wasn't. And there's a chance that there are some unaccounted payments, like he may have been paid under the table or proper records weren't kept when it comes to how they were supposed to pay him. Why, thank you. That's very kind of you. You said a messy toxic is Cardi B. I honestly think that she's was blindsided. Yeah, I don't think she knows anything about what's going on, but this this is something to where she can get dragged into this because they're gonna have to know if she knew about him being cut from this job and if she okayed it and what was the reason behind it. What was she told? Why would she make a decision to be a part of this? Yeah. And it's like when the situation was put to rest, it looks like he literally ended up in Five of Pentacles. No money, possibly, losing a place to stay. Like he ended up in a really bad position. And but for it to be Four of Swords, it's like it dragged on for a while before he was released. Because Two of Swords is a clean cut, like completely being done with the situation. But Four of Swords is like there's a break and then you're brought back. And then it's kind of like staggered. So you got the King of Wands here and the Magician. So they're going to want to see what was possibly finagled over at, her management in secret. So this is going to go back over there to Rock Nation because this is going to put his lawyer in a position to ask for total disclosure where they can pull the books and all the records and they can see how they conduct business. And if they choose to, they not only can make them pull the records to see how he had been paid his whole entire time being employed to her, if the judge allows it, they can pull the records to see how all cameramen and videographers who, are hired and possibly paid through the management company are handled. And if it's different for other people, then this pulls them into this situation where they could be liable as well for hostile work environment and unfair practices. Y'all, this is messy. Yeah. So if it feels like he doesn't even know the real reason why the offers were taken back from him. I don't think he was actually told. You got the heartbreak card here. Uh, Two of Cups. It's like, he saw them as like, like family. Because that doesn't necessarily mean that like this is his soulmate, but like, pretty much like his soul family. He saw her like family, like Queen of Pentacles. He may have went into this situation thinking that she was a sound, stable individual, someone that he could trust, until everything just kind of like went haywire when it came to the opportunities. He thought this was a blessing, when he took this job. This was going to be really, really epic for him and helping him to build his career. Said I was nervous about that judge because he has ruled in favor of Pebble Nation before, so I was surprised that he granted the amendment. With everything going on, my guess is he knows eyes are on them. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Right now is not the time for the shenanigans because there's investigations and all types of things going on, and people's careers are on the line if they play around and do the wrong things right now, especially with everything coming out of the the Southern District of New York. Yeah. Yeah, this came out of nowhere. This literally came out of nowhere. Like he had no warning. Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. A heavy betrayal to the point of no return, like a tower moment. It was no talking this out. It was no turning back. Like this situation was a rapid situation. Like I got a job and then I don't. And it even feels like he may have tried to reach out to, people at Rock Nation that were in charge of things to no avail, allegedly. Yeah. Here you go. You got the Fool and the Independent Woman. Yeah, this came out of nowhere. You said, thank you, thank you, thank you for the compliment. Said, even we the people did not see this coming. I'm glad the judge allowed it. It had to be something there. Um, I tell you what it looked like is about to be there. Queen of Swords. See how she's pointed in the opposite direction? Queen of Swords represents the air sign. Ten of Pentacles. If she can't come up with some adequate paperwork and a reason that's legally feasible for discharging him for employment, she's going to have to pay him out a large hefty fee. And this could have easily been settled behind the scenes. Just get a man his money, let him go on and do whatever it is he needs to do, because it's not just about the money that he didn't receive when he was discharged. It's also the claims that he was blackballed, which is definitely against the law. No employer can block you from lawful employment, lawful gainful employment from any other employers. Also, constant violations, like he was unable to take breaks while he was working, working him beyond the legal amount of hours per week, him not being able to eat while he was working, hostile work environment. And remember, I just told y'all, they could actually look at the scale of his pay compared to his hours and see if his pay was actually justified, meaning you didn't give him a flat rate for like an 18-hour day. Let's say that, you know, he did an event and the event was only supposed to be like maybe 5-6 hours. And he was supposed to be paid like, let's say maybe $1,500 for the 5-6 hours. But that 5-6 hours turned into 16-17 hours. Was that pay supposed to be amended? Was it supposed to go into time and a half? There is some very interesting questions that are going to come out of this when they get to counting what he actually, you know, could be awarded. Yeah, the world and the independent woman. A cycle is definitely coming to a close for her, especially with her being independent. Oh, goodness, ma'am. So, interesting enough, here she is, the Queen of Swords, and then I got the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. And, you know, he comes off in very soft, emotional type feminine energy. So this is, you know, letting us know the communication between them. You know, someone who comes in kindness, someone who speaks, you know, sharply. And he stated that. But, you know, now to see it in the cards is just like, wow. I'm telling you, like his employment was slowed to a crawl. And notice he said she refused to allow him to work for anyone else. So that means not only did she blackball him, according to him, this is his accusation, that means she also stifled him while he was still working for her and blocked him from other gainful employment. So there's no telling how much money he could have made if he was able to take, you know, other jobs. Because if you remember what EJ said that she didn't want him working for anyone else either, but he had to decline that offer. Like, she wanted him to move in. She didn't want him working for anybody else. She wanted him to work solely for her, but that didn't work for EJ. So EJ didn't accept that term. And because she didn't, you know, because he didn't accept that term, she wasn't able to blackball EJ because EJ, you know, was consistently still working. Now, it looks like the management company is trying to consider their options. They're confused on how to move forward with this situation. And I've been telling y'all for a whole year, the closer we get to Tori having the opportunity to come home, she was going to end up in situations where she's going to end up in court by herself. She's not going to have the backing that she had before. Yeah. So here we go, the Queen of Cups. It's like he decided to follow his intuition because it's like, Y'all, this affected him in so many different ways, like his mental health, his financial health, his relationships with people. So just think about if this is your career, you're a career photographer and videographer, and you can't get any work for anybody. Said exactly, especially if he's never signed or agreed to a non-compete agreement. Great point, because it's been stated that everybody signed NDAs, but I've yet to see a non-compete disclosure. And even with a non-compete, when you're let go, the non-compete only lasts usually up to a year, where you can't work with anybody else for a year. But that's kind of hard to sign a photographer to a non-compete clause, especially if you're going to terminate them. And it's like, okay, well, where's his severance package? Because if you're going to terminate them and it's a non-compete clause, there should be a severance package somewhere. Yeah. So, Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck. The overlay for the underplay, the backdoor activity, the sneaky activity on how, a person walked away from a situation. Like I said, this happened very, very swiftly. He didn't see this coming. And it was the whole way that it was handled, allegedly. It was all done in a very, very, what's the right word to use? It was done in a very underhanded way. Nothing was straight down the middle. Said, I see champagne glasses in the cards. Oh, those are coupes, but yeah. So, yeah, interesting you say that. So, these are coupes glasses, but coupes glasses are very high end. So, as you can see, this person walking away, it's like they're literally walking away from luxury and they're going off into the great beyond. They don't know what's out here. They're going out into the wild, leaving behind luxury. Yes, conniving, underhanded, sneaky. Thank you, Miss LaDon. All of the above. So, yeah. And then notice this next card with those same coupes glasses. Embarrassment, shame, humiliation. And this was, publicly. And there, it feels like there were things that were said to authority figures about him possibly being flighty, irresponsible, not being able to be trusted. The this person is difficult to work with type stick, allegedly. And then the next thing you know, once you get deemed difficult to work with, nobody wants to work with you. He said, like how her team did Kelsey. Feels that way. Yeah. So for those of you that are new to me, like when I read Henny, the Queen of Swords represents her as the person. The Queen of Wands represents the persona, the hot girl. And then here's the Sun. Like, he went into this thinking that this was going to be, a really great opportunity. It's going to be jovial for him. But the Sun also represents full disclosure. Nothing will be hid. Everything will be, on the table. And with this falling under the Fool and the Emperor, this is like somebody may allegedly have advised her to just make this clean break, to just, pretty much jump off the porch. So if that is true, allegedly, y'all, This also pulls the management company back into this where they can be held accountable, because if you advised her to terminate him in a way that's considered illegal, then y'all are also, guilty possibly by proxy. Hmm? Maybe. Said Desiree cleaned house. No one from her original team or friends group is around her anymore. Rock Nation is controlling her every move now to protect their investment. Interesting. Said, I'm so upset that she's an Aquarius. Not she's not like us. Yeah, whoever this was that advised her to do this, yeah, this is gonna get exposed, and this is possibly gonna, put them on the hook for having to come up with a payment as well. Yeah. See this? Seven of Swords, the overlay for the underplay, the sneaky backdoor conniving card attached to this message coming through. And this Seven of Swords falls under the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. If her lawyer doesn't handle this very, very carefully, she's going to end up coming out of a lot of money, way more than what she would have had to come out of if she just had paid him what he initially requested. Hey, Serena, I usually don't come in on Friday, but I said, why not? I came in actually to tap into a certain subject as well. So I'm going to tap into Ronnie B before I get out of here, because I did tell one of my lovely ladies from membership that I would tap in and do that reading for her today. You said they leaked the video of Justin when he didn't show up for that trial. It's a pattern. Said Desiree told him they no longer needed him, which pulls her into it, because that means you're acting as a liaison. And if you didn't dismiss him properly as a liaison, now you're a part of the problem. You said she owes Millie and Tori big time. Hey, selfless queen. Said RN tried to pull the same play they pulled with Rihanna and Chris, and it just didn't hit the same. Interesting. Excuse me, Angel B. It was told to me that Jaguar was looking for Ronnie and he wasn't answering his phone. Apparently, he's nowhere to be found. And usually, when I do membership lives, I don't pull cards. We just talk about all things spiritual. So I promised I would tap into that tonight before I get out of here. Said, will she even have the money to pay him? She's gonna have to source it some kind of way. If the judge rules in his favor. Well, thank you for the Bible scripture. I love Psalms as well. The whole book of Psalms. Yeah. Y'all, have mercy. When I tell y'all it's so much more to this that she really don't want out. Justice for Us, Ronnie B is the ex-cellmate of R. Kelly. And according to him, he's been threatened by Le Camel's people. And allegedly, one of them pow-powed him. I don't know how true that is, but that's the story that I remember hearing on the internet. So, y'all, he's got more that he can expose about her exploits, her carnal exploits, okay? Remember I said he kept it cute. He kept it mild. And he's got proof of certain things that she's said to him, correspondence, possibly messages that won't fare well for her. Four of Cups, unrequited um, messages. I don't know if it's more text messages or if he has actual like footage of her being dismissive, so to speak. I have no idea when he got pow pow. I heard it, I want to say maybe almost 2 months ago, so I don't know when it actually happened. Um, Said I'm sure he has footage and digital footprints to support these claims. Meg, oop, damn, said Meg is really slow. My goodness. Allegedly. But he's got some he's got some more proof. He did not he didn't put it all on the table from what I'm seeing. This can get like a nighttime soap. Is Tori's team paying attention to all of these things, and will the info that comes out about her be the reason he gets out? Interesting question. Honey, they're paying attention to everything, not just this case. This is not going to be the reason he gets out. They pretty much have what they need to take him before the appellate court and to petition assistance. But I promise you this sure as hell helped, because it established information needed as far as like a character witness to her personality and her behavior. So it didn't hurt at all. Whether this came out or not, they were already on the fast track to getting things in the right direction for him. But she definitely didn't need this. I promise you she didn't. Now you got the Lovers and it's falling under the Seven of Cups. Baby, oh, he kept it real cute. He kept it real cute. Because this man knows all about multiple situations, allegedly. Mm, 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 mm. Said I'm sure he's being threatened like Busby's people praying for his safety. Yeah, timing is everything. Yeah. This I don't personally see this getting better for her anytime soon, because there's something that he hasn't said yet. And when you got the Ace of Swords, that represents a strong truth, an undeniable truth that would lead to a very unrequited offer. So I'm going to end this here with Emilio, but I stand on what I said months ago when I read him the last time, and I said that he had a strong case and it would be best for her to just go ahead and settle out of court, pay him, don't take this to court, because it was going to get salacious, and there's information that he knows that she may not want him to, get out here in the middle of the street and spill. And I don't see where that energy has changed. And I see that there's definitely more that could have been said. But for what it's worth, for what we heard, it looks like he kept it classy compared to what he could have said, believe it or not. Yeah, said like Busby, keeping it cute, right? Said I feel like when Henny gets drunk, she gets real loose at the mouth, she says, and admits to things that she would take to her grave. That's an interesting take. We'll say allegedly. Said the damage is done. Scarlett, believe it or not, There's much more to come. It's not done. Let's see what y'all talking about over here. Hey, Coco85. Hey, Color Me Golden. Said, I wonder what or how Juju's getting paid because he makes beats for, does he make beats for anyone else? Oh, you talking about Juju on the beat. You know what? That's interesting. I know he has to be working with other people by now because it's like his name has been out there working with Megan, but that's a damn good question because off the top, I really can't think of anybody else that he's making music with right now outside of the music that he made with Megan. Um, Let me see something. Okay, so I'm on his page on his YouTube, and I'm trying to check his credits because most producers they'll put it in their mentions in the credits who all they've worked for, and he has a link to okay, so he has a link tree. He has a link to Apple, a link to genius.com, and greatjohnmusic.com, the greats. So it's like he has a link to a website. Let me see something. Now I'm gonna read what it say on here for y'all. Said Juju on the beat, born in Brooklyn, New York. Juju is a gold and platinum certified producer who began making beats in 2016. His first major placement came in 2017 with Dream Doll's Life in Plastic. Okay, I do remember that. Followed by a sync placement on VH1's Love and Hip Hop. From there, Juju secured additional placements on projects like Party and Pain and has worked with artists such as Pop Smoke, Dream Doll, Mano, Jim Jones, Rich Homie Quan, Rilo Rodriguez, with over 3 billion streams and 24.6 million on SoundCloud. Juju's hard-hitting drums and unique sounds continue to make waves. Now a part of the greats. Okay, so now he's a part of a production team. Juju is poised to bringing his distinct style and leaving a long-lasting impact as he collaborates with the team heading into 2025. What name did we not hear? Y'all, what name did we not hear? Hold on, because I want y'all to see this for yourself. Not Mustang Sally. Lord have mercy. Okay, so I just want to I just want to show y'all that because I don't want nobody to say I made nothing up. that I was playing with that man's credits because I was trying to see his credits, see if he had them on Instagram, because most producers they'll put their credits in their bio or their description. He has a link where you go to the website. Hey, Yellow Brad. So, so thank you for asking that question about how Juju's getting paid, because I would have never looked. Said he's the last employee of Friends Standing. His last accolade was in 2017. Um, well, he's a part of a production team now. So you said, where is that from? Hold on. I think that was a actual link to a website. Let me go back. Hold on. www.greatjohnmusic.com backslash the great, what is it, backslash the slash dash, excuse me, great Juju on the beat. So if you go to his IG, you can click the link and it'll take you right there. So ain't that about nothing? He done quietly moved on and eased on down the road. Someone important passed away this Christmas. Well, my condolences to that person's family. So, y'all, that man went for windmilling in the middle of the street, telling us that Tory did it. He knew it for a fact. To no mention and no association, no affiliation whatsoever. I don't even know what to say. Let me see something. What made Juju on the beat slip out the back door? I promise you, if it hadn't been for y'all saying something over here on Station Head, I would have never even thought to look. Juju, why you disappear? Why'd you disassociate? You see this? Seven of Coins. This is him wanting to invest, but having heavy, deep anxiety, afraid of what's to come if he continued to invest, allegedly. Hey, Alicia. Yeah. So definitely a card of the past. Heavily invested in the past. Six of Cups. Yeah. This is like public humiliation, embarrassment, wanting to separate and move away as far and as fast as possible once the truth came out, allegedly. You said, I think that's someone different, Angel. I'm doing great, Alicia. How are you? Hold on. Let's look and see if I can, because I want to make sure we're correct. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe it's under Lil Jew. Let's make sure we're correct. But I still see separation here. Nope. Let's see. Lil Jew. Okay, so he's under Max Julian. You're correct. Thank you, Fee. He's under Max Julian. But that's weird because there's still a separation here. Let's see. Grammy Award winning credit. Your favorite artist, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Don't Be Mad, at Juan Manez. So he's under Little Jew Made the Beat. But I still see a separation. That is so weird. Thank you for the correction. So I'm checking the links. He's got the Boom Squad Christmas giveaway and a YouTube link. Interesting enough, though. I didn't know he had a Beyonce credit, but then again, it probably would count as a Beyonce credit due to them doing what's the song? Savage. Was he the one that did Savage? This is a pass card, so this is like he's already separated himself. Like he still got her credited, but it's like there's some things that he's been told, some things that's came out that he's found unsavory that made him separate. Look, still separation. 8 of Cups from the Empress. The person that, damn, bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. So either way you slice it, it's like he's separated from her. He's not denying any work with her for sure, because the credit is on his page. But it's like right now, he doesn't see it as a good idea to move forward with working with her. Unrequited offer. Yeah, here she is, the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's like he's reluctant. I don't see him throwing her under the bus, but he's reluctant. Yeah, he juggles with how he should move forward because it's like he wants to continue to be able to work. But it looks like he's reluctant to move forward to work with her. So there is a separation. But thank you for updating me so that I can find the right page. I definitely appreciate that because we don't want to be giving out the wrong information. You said there's nothing left over there? Yeah, I know I'm being trolled with this one. Do you think I'll marry Desiree in the new year? Oh, Lord. Whichever Desiree you want to marry, have fun. That's crazy. Even though I had the wrong page at first, it's still the same information. He's backed away from dealing with her publicly due to information that came out. and he's reluctant on dealing with her because he's afraid of what's to come. Said, I bet Kellen trying to get out too. Lord, he's holding on. He's definitely holding on. Said Trump pardoned Desiree, but this last election Beyonce supported Kamala and not Trump. Oh, you were answering to Susan. Let's see what Susan said. Said I Googled who pardoned Desiree. It was Donald Trump. Yeah, that was some years back during his first term. So I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this tap in on Ronnie Bo, and then I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Net, I know you trolling. Talking about let me see your bald head. I haven't been bald headed in years. Yeah, said he pardoned Desiree in 2021. Yeah, I still remember the picture that they posted from the pardon, and I was kind of confused at first because I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then I had to go back and look at old videos of like Dame Dash and things that he was saying and how he was upset, like he couldn't believe that he worked with her. Like where they come from, they don't work with rats. So it was just like, wow. Oh, thank you, Miss Ladon. I did used to have my hair so short you couldn't curl it with rice, but that is not the situation now. And even then, I paid great money to be bald headed. Net, let's see your head. I see your page doesn't have a picture. Let's see what you look like. You look like little Bill or Caillou. Let's see. Let's see what you look like. Oh, said who will pay a dime to be bald? Um, Sweetheart, you must not know how much it costs when you get short haircuts and they use those itty bitty Marcel curlers. My hair was laid even when I had it cut short. Oh, hey, Devin Williams. Said, I hope your day is filled with love and light and you are truly a wonderful person who deserves all the love in the world. Oh, thank you. You're wonderful. Same to you. Shave it properly. Isaac, let's see what you look like. I bet you look like a milk dud. And your head is probably lumpy as hell. That's why you don't have a picture up. Let's see what you look like. I love it when people talk crazy and they don't have a picture because they're usually ugly as hell. You probably look like an entrail inside out. Let's see what you look like. You can't shame me with being bald headed, baby. I chose to be bald headed and I was still pulling them. The fathers and the sons. You say you ain't even talking crazy? No, you talking worse than crazy. You talking like you eat paint chips. Let's see what you look like though. Because it's always the one that's talking the most crazy stuff that ain't gonna ever show what they look like. You got that peanut on the throw pillow energy. I'm too old to be on this platform. What do you look like? You probably look like my grandpa at 25. Let's see it. Let's see what you look like. I know you hard in the face like arithmetic. It's always somebody that can't stand in the mirror and judge themselves. They got something to say about somebody else. I said you hard in the face. I ain't say your face wasn't clean. See, that shows right there. You got limited comprehension skills. Having a clean face don't mean that your face ain't hard as a brick. You probably got the kind of face that calls birth control. Dry the cookies right up. Type of face make a bitch cross her legs twice. So you picking with the right one. You can't make me feel no type of way. You said Christ limited comprehension skills. So you telling me that God made you retarded? Is that what you saying? God blessed you with half a brain and that's why you on here playing yourself? Is that what you saying? Don't blame that on God. That was that lack of love and licking windows growing up. Now, see, you started it with me. I wasn't bothering you. You got to remember, you came over here. It's just a click in the view for me, and I thank you for coming over here to get roasted down to the bone marrow. And I ain't even got started yet. You probably got ugly DNA. If they track all your DNA back through all your ancestors, they'll find a werewolf. You can't make me feel no type of way about me. I'm comfortable and confident in myself. You can't put an age restriction on me. I'm going to be 95 and still fine. You going to look like you should have ran into a wall face first with your hard face ass. No, I ain't got to try to keep them coming, baby. This is natural. Why you still here, though? Why you still here? You here because you need to be read down all the way down in between your molecules. You ain't got nothing else better to do but to get read. That's why you here. Even if I took this off and I was bald as a damn cue ball, I would still look better than everybody in your bloodline. You say, who tried to make you feel any type of way? Apparently you tried and you failed, sweetie. This is what self-confidence looks like. You can't make me feel no type of way at all. I mean, why'd you show up? I ain't gonna do you like I did the other troll and pull my cards on you and read you. But I'm gonna read you in a different way because apparently you need attention. I didn't tell you you had bad reading comprehension. I said you had terrible comprehension overall. See how you couldn't even comprehend that? Why would I pull the cards on you? You're not worth it. You don't know the difference between basic comprehension and reading comprehension. You probably couldn't even understand looking at the picture what's on the damn picture. What's the point in doing you that bad? You said, I remember I was on here that night. I ain't gonna even read them like I did the other one. It's obvious this is somebody who need a hug. You look like a monster cookie when you was born. They used to sit you in the room to the wall, face straight to the wall, so you ain't scared of animals in the house. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? You said, okay, that troll didn't come back after that reading. Right. I mean, how do you think you gonna shame me talking about I'm too old to be on here? But you're on here. And then you don't know the difference between basic comprehension and reading comprehension. What did you flunk the kindergarten? You was a preschool dropout? I'm gonna go on you as long as you still in my comments. No, baby, I'm not hurt. I'm having fun. Isaac Des. See, this is what happens when you pick a fight with somebody that got hands verbally and physically. You should have never came over here playing with me. You should have shut your ass up and sat in the back. Yeah, you here because you ain't got nothing else better to do. No, baby, I ain't heard it all. I ain't heard it all, Isaac. If I was that old and I shouldn't be here and I was irrelevant, you wouldn't be here. So what does that say about you? How bad is your life that you watching somebody that you just tried to make irrelevant? If I'm not relevant and you watching me, what does that say about your time? What you do with your day? See, I make money while this camera is on. I'm at work. You at my job messing with me. I cuss people out at work. This is just mere engagement for me. No, I ain't harping. You still here. You keep letting me know you here because you need attention. You know you got the presence that caused birth control. You the type that will speak to a female and dry up her ovaries. Yes, you are helping. The more you comment, you're helping with my engagement. Thank you so much. Ah, who is this? Says Darian draining my energy. Oh, this ain't draining my energy, baby. I was thrown out of detention. They said I was a distraction to the detention experience. I made it fun. You don't tell me to simmer down. You go sit your silly ass in the back and be quiet. Who the hell is you to tell me to simmer down on my show? How about you turn your volume all the way down or cut your buttons off on your phone and you don't message no more? How about that? Because it's obvious you don't like yourself. That's why you keep this whole situation going so I can read you all the way back through your bloodline and tell you the very first person in your family wasn't shit. And that's how you got here. But I'm going to stop paying you any mind because you're going to be a loser for your next 3 lifetimes. And I was supposed to be tapping into the energy of Ronnie B and not you. You said simmer down like he was cooking. Baby. Oh, the fact that you called yourself trying to age shame me. Stop it. Every chick you ever dated looked like she could be my grandma. Get your dumb ass out of here. Oh, thank you. Said it's her platform. She can if she wants to. You telling her to simmer down, but you still carrying on. Right. Right. It's like, why are you here? You're agitating me because you need attention. Nobody likes you, not even you. If I look like a grandma, honey, I'm a fine grandma. That's why you can't stop messing with me. You just can't get enough. You would love for me to hug you with all the titties included and give you some peppermints afterwards. That's what you would like. That's what you would like. You can't even handle it. You got an old lady fetish? That's fine. Whoo! If I'm grandma, I'm gonna be grandma like Tina Turner, Patti LaBelle, Cher. I'm gonna be a fine grandma. Now go ahead and put a pork chop around your neck and sit in the corner with your dog face ass. And let me continue with my show. All righty. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, show me the energy around Ronnie Bo. Show me the energy around Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo, are you okay? Ronnie, where are you? Now, interesting enough, King of Cups is someone who doesn't tell you everything that's going on. This feels like he's worried and he's trying to find balance through a new beginning. All right, we've paid you enough attention. Let's get you out of here. There we go. Because I need to focus now and be serious. Yeah, y'all, he got a lot going on, and it's like it's gotten so heavy, it's too heavy for him to carry. I'm kind of worried about this Temperance card. So it feels like he slowed everything to a crawl because he knew he was being watched. He's got some strange people contacting him. Possibly some people from law enforcement. And he's going to have to be careful because, as you can see, this person is defending themselves against multiple people. Songbird, I don't even know what music company he works for. I just know that he was the cellmate of R. Kelly before he was released. And he said that R. Kelly told him some very pertinent information, possibly about Jay-Z and things that happened between them. And after he spoke on that, he's been having a lot of hardships, allegedly people coming for him. And he said that he got pow as a result of it. And allegedly, according to him, those people are connected to Mr. Camel. So whoever this person is, whether this person works in legal or this person works in corporate, they've been contacting him because their wish fulfillment is for him to move on and to leave this alone. Five of Swords. Yeah, he's had a lot of conflict, a lot of harsh messages coming towards him, and it feels like he literally is like he's trying to slip off into oblivion to find peace. I don't think he thought that this was going to get this far out of balance. Yeah. What he once thought was a wish fulfillment swiftly turned into like embarrassment, shame, regret. Um, yeah, this almost feels like he's got people threatening him, letting him know that they will cause him public shame, humiliation, embarrassment, regret. They'll ruin his life, allegedly. Yeah. Somebody may have even offered him a large sum of money to make a decision to keep his mouth shut and to walk away from this situation. We'll give you the opportunity to have balance through a new beginning. We'll pay you to be quiet, to leave this alone. Um, Allegedly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where'd the card go? Damn, card went all the way under another table. Hold on. Yeah, he juggled with what he should do, the decision that he should make. So I do know that he gave his number out publicly when he did an interview. And it feels like once he gave that number out, he started to get some very, very intriguing phone calls and messages. And these were from some very serious people. Yeah, it's a situation that occurred that was completely out of his hands, an unrequited offer. Um, yeah, he didn't do what somebody wanted him to do, and it's like, I'm gonna have to say allegedly, but it's like they applied some serious pressure. So we got a truth card here, but we got a heavy betrayal. Like somebody wants some silence. It's something that he said or something that he knows. Definitely something that he knows that they don't want going any further. They're trying to slow down everything that has to do with him. Happy holidays to you as well, King Lee. Yeah. Now, remember I said somebody allegedly was contacting him, someone that could have been like law enforcement or corporate in some type of way? They offered him a sizable amount of money, or at least they're trying to bait him with a large amount of money. And this feels like somebody who may have looked up his income, and they see that it's something that he could use. You know, somebody like will invest in you, Seven of Pentacles, but it's an overlay for the underplay. Four of Cups, an unrequited offer. What is this peeking out? This looks like, yeah, they want him to bring this to arrest. You see, this is a messenger up here. They want him to bring the messages to arrest. They don't want him to talk. They don't want him sharing anything. wounded warrior. So he's definitely been through some things ever since he started coming forward with these messages. I wouldn't doubt that somebody has tried to hurt him or has hurt him repeatedly. There's this feels like multiple attempts, and he's been able to sustain himself through multiple attempts. Yeah, and it's whatever these messages are coming into him, definitely are a complication. Very, very, very harsh communications. And y'all, it's sad because it's like these people are so diabolical. They will make offers not only to him, but the people that are very close to him. Yeah. This is like he regrets even coming forward saying anything. This money keeps popping up, the Six of Pentacles. Like somebody wants to pay him under the table. This definitely feels like he wishes he never spoke on this. He never came forward. He never said anything. He didn't think that it was going to turn into what it turned into. Honey, I don't know how you didn't think that you was dancing with the devil, but okay. Yeah. He's definitely not safe. Five of Wands, conflict, fighting. He's definitely not safe. Four of Swords. And somebody feels like, you keep being stubborn. You won't walk away from this situation. Will make it hard for you to sleep. Will make it hard for you to breathe. Will make it hard for you to move around. Like I said, people who are close to him, he's going to have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Who is this? Let's get you out of here. Cause yeah, we're talking about Ronnie B. Yeah. Three of Cups. Knight of Cups. Somebody coming through with an offer, something that appeared to be, they could have even offered him to meet in like a public place or whatnot, somewhere, that's like a gathering place, something simple, like a happy hour or like a Starbucks or something. He said, oh, he's from Milwaukee. I'm finna see what's going on my Facebook. He's definitely had people coming for him for sure, and I'm definitely concerned because this strength in reverse is like being overpowered by someone that can be very maleficent or very dark intentions. Because the wounded warrior, he's been through a lot. Like he's someone that's been through a lot throughout his life, just in general. But I do see if there was ever an attempt on him, which it looks like it has already been, that they will try to continue to make attempts on him until they overpower him. Said it's crazy how these bots are flooding in. Yeah, soon as I get on Ronnie Bo, you see how they show up? Yeah. Somebody wants to make him sorry for, speaking in a way that they don't feel comfortable in him speaking. They feel that his communication is combative to them. Um, he has multiple parties considering their options on how they're going to handle this and handle him. Don't be surprised if they are contacting different platforms, telling them not to associate with him, scaring these platforms, because this is no rest for the weary. Like somebody being watched, not getting any rest. Um, somebody really wants to deter people from even allowing him on their platforms. Hey, Lorna, I promised you I would do this tap in, so here we are. Now, I hope it's just as simple as he got into an altercation and ended up in jail. I really hope it's that simple. But he's going to even have to be careful with getting into altercations because, listen, it's like they're going to send people to test him, to try him, and he'll think it's regular hood beef and it's not. If that's not jail, then that's him fighting somebody and being held against his will. And depending on how, high up his enemies could be at this point, baby, they can get you locked up without a problem. Said I feel he's in hiding, like in a corner. Um, that Eight of Swords feels like he could possibly be in jail. I'm praying he's not held against his will, but it feels like he could have gotten to an altercation and gotten locked up. But like I said, he's going to have to be very careful with altercations because there is no more regular, normal hood beef anymore. Like I said, they're going to find people that are around him, people that are close to him, and use them against him. Five of Wands, this is the card of physical altercations. Seven of Cups, considering multiple options, multiple ways to fight him or fight against him. Even sending multiple people to possibly allegedly attack him. Y'all, this is a powers that be card and also law enforcement. There's somebody very big attached to this that wants him quiet, and it's like they would go as far as to lock him up to make an offer. Allegedly. This whole entire reading is for entertainment purposes only. All things said are alleged. I told you, somebody that has like a corporate position or a law enforcement position came forward as like a liaison, a third party to give him an offer. What is this that's face down? Yeah. This person is attached to a shadow person that he doesn't even see, something that he has no idea who this person is really tapped into. What I tell y'all? They want to cut off anything that has to do with him due to secrets, things that he knows that he shouldn't know. He definitely knows something, and I don't know who he talked to, because this is more so feeling like it's not about what he's already said, it's about what he hasn't said yet. Yeah, they're afraid of what he hasn't said yet. Yep, they want to cut off all options, all ways of communication, um, keep him off of platforms, keep him from saying anything further. There's something he has not shared yet. I hate to say it, y'all. He may have to even get rid of his phone, because his phone might be tapped. Yeah, they want to separate him from anybody that would support him, anybody that would be like family, anybody that would give him like sanctuary, shelter, cover. Yeah, this is whatever he knows, y'all. This is going to cause issues for, opportunities attached to a family. Yeah, they're willing to use any means necessary, law enforcement, street law, whatever it takes. They need him quiet. Here it is. They made him an offer even for like opportunities. They're trying to get him from every angle. Like we somebody is like, we can help you with your career. You got people that's willing to use law enforcement, people that's willing to use like street goons. Oh, thank you, Lala. Hey, Hunter, how are you? I'm tapping into Ronnie B, former cellmate of R. Kelly. Apparently, there are people looking for him. They have no idea where he is. But from what I'm seeing, he's definitely in imminent danger. He has to be very careful about who he has correspondence with. He's got some very powerful people um, watching him, and they don't want him saying anything else. They don't like what he's already said. They see it as confrontational, but it's what he hasn't said yet that they need to keep quiet. Yeah. Heartbreak falling under the high priestess. Yeah, they're gonna do whatever it takes if he's not careful. Y'all pray for Ronnie. If he's not careful, they're gonna do whatever it takes to overpower him and cause a heartbreaking situation. Like I said, he's got to stay out of these street altercations, any street beef, because it looks like they'll send a hired person in to be in and out to close a cycle with him. And they'll just try to make it seem like it's some normal hood beef. Said, I heard he was picked up by the feds because of Camel allegedly. Okay, so you're taking it back to where I said he was. He got into an altercation with some people, tried to fight some people off, and here it is, jail. Didn't I just tell y'all this earlier? I just said he possibly got into an altercation where they could have snatched him up. He fought and he got locked up. That's in my first row. Somebody is extremely afraid of what he can say and how it's going to affect their family. And this is someone that's very, very tied in, keyed in. And this person has people in law enforcement. And I'm telling you that it's like they tried to make him an offer. I don't see where he accepted the offer, but these people are so cunning that they looked into, like his bank accounts, his assets or whatnot, and they contacted him, made him an offer. This, how can I explain this? So think about when the Messiah went up on the mountain and the devil told him, I can give you the whole world if you just worship me. This is what this feels like. If you would just roll with us, if you won't say anything else, we can put you on type thing. So they it's like they tried him from every angle. We'll offer you what we know you want. We'll intimidate you, and if worse come to worse, we'll lock you up. Y'all, they're willing to do whatever it takes to make this man be quiet. Now, this is also a card that can represent the police, the duality, the white and black, the squad cars. Um, this even feels like somebody in law enforcement tried to tell him to walk away from this situation. Like one of those unofficial, official type phone calls. He said, Camel set up R. Kelly. R. Kelly told Ronnie things, and his life is almost taken by Camel, allegedly. Yeah, I heard that it was people affiliated to Camel that may have possibly pow-powed him. That was the allegation. And like I said, the people closest to him, y'all, they kept close tabs on this man. I'm telling you, if he's not arrested, because it feels like he got apprehended, but if he's not arrested, he need to get another phone, because I strongly feel like his phone has been tapped. Like they listen to everything he says, allegedly. They've even tried to get him by sending it. Yeah, they've tried him in every way. They've tried to send attractive women into him, to date him, to get information, to see what he'll talk about. Y'all, these people don't play fair. They don't play fair. They don't play fair. Um, he's even going to have to watch certain people in his family Unfortunately, some people in your family can be bought and paid for. What I say? We'll invest in you to collaborate with us. Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. We'll invest. Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody tried to call me. This is law enforcement. Corporate, somebody in corporate, somebody in law enforcement working together. And they're moving swiftly. They're aggressive, very aggressive in the way that they're handling this. Considering every option, new directions to go in. This feels like desperation. Unrequited offer, Six of Pentacles. If he is locked up, it's like there was a lot put into this for that to happen, but Four of Cups, unrequited offer, it's like it's not going to, something is not going to pan out. What is this that's not going to pan out? They're not going to get the information that they want. Yeah, they're not going to get the information that they want from the past. Why is that? Somebody is definitely worried about how this is going to affect the stability of their work and their business. Yeah. They're going to have to go in a new direction with how they handle this. Whatever they're looking for, they're not getting the result that they want at all. Now here's something interesting, y'all. No matter what they do, there's going to be full exposure, full disclosure, and it's going to happen for everybody to see. And this is the main thing that they're trying to stop from happening. They want to single him out by any means necessary, by hook or crook. But he's standing his ground. Yeah. This is not going to pan out. They want to ostracize him from everybody by any means necessary, keep him from speaking. Whatever it is they want from him, whatever they're trying to figure out, whatever they're trying to invest in to see what he knows, it's not going to get him anything. How is this full disclosure going to happen, though? Yeah, hermit mode. They're trying to separate him from everybody, and it's like that's the unrequited offer, y'all. Them trying to separate him from people is actually going to make people more interested in what's going on with him, because now they're going to come looking for him. I don't think they thought anybody would care enough to look. Yeah, definitely. Like they watch him. Heavy anxiety, justice. Um, what is this with law enforcement? What is this? Yeah, he's got some strong, dark people working against him. Betrayed by people in law enforcement, y'all. Allegedly. Yeah. People that work in law enforcement that are associated with this powerful person. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. A heavy betrayal, and somebody was willing to pay top dollar. See this powerful person, the Seven of Swords? But this powerful person, they're going to end up in this Five of Coins energy. They're going to end up on the wrong side of right. Like, they're going to invest a lot in trying to keep him quiet, but what I say? Invest a lot in trying to keep him quiet. They want to run him away. By any means necessary. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, they're trying. Whoever this is who wants him quiet, they're trying to reverse their fate. They don't want judgment to fall upon them for things that they've done in the past. This person is trying to make him go away because whatever it is that Ronnie has to say is a major tower. But them trying to force him to go away is still a tower because now it's alerted people to look for him. What I say? There's people looking for him. And there's somebody that's looking for him due to this situation, that's heavily invested in this situation, that has means. I definitely won't say any names on this one. Y'all get creative. King of Wands falling on top of the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Like he can feel it in his bones. His intuition is telling him that he needs to do whatever possible. Like he doesn't know how to handle this, but he needs to do whatever possible to keep him quiet. He is, like, when I say afraid of what it is that he was told and what he can say. Like, my cards are sticking together. They don't even want to move. Yeah. This is literally, he's afraid that whatever R. Kelly told Ronnie will end everything for him. And I mean everything. The tower means that whatever it is can't even be rebuilt. Said, why is R. Kelly not told anything? We don't know if he didn't tell anything. You know, depending on how deep the case is, we, the public, won't know what he possibly said. But we will know to pay attention if we start seeing changes in, you know, his case, to where he all of a sudden gets a break in his case and his years get reduced, or, you know, charges or something gets dropped. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's somebody, I don't think people understand how resourceful Jaguar's voice is. Um, there's people that listen, and there's people that have means. And these people that have the means to dig and to search into things that the average person would not be able to dig and search into. Something is going, no matter what they try to do to him, whatever they don't want said is still going to actually come out publicly. It's still going to be seen. Yeah, this King of Wands, he's trying to manifest escaping whatever this information is attached to the past. And I want y'all to pay attention. You see the stuffed animals? You see the little girl on the swing? Cute puppy. I'm not going to hell, but why don't you go down there and test the lake out, see what it's like. If it's the devil's work, you shouldn't even be here, love. Yeah, like I said, something attached to the past. Pay attention to that little girl. Pay attention to the stuffed animals. Tanika, that person don't have any idea why they're here. They have nothing else better to do. You said, is Jag a secret agent? I'm not getting that she's a secret agent, but I do get that there are people that listen to her, whether she knows them or not, and they're very resourceful. And they take whatever she says and they use it as a template on what to investigate. And because they have certain connections, they're able to tap into things and see things that regular people wouldn't be able to find. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. King of Wands is, it's like this person is very confused. They don't know what to do because they know the end is coming, it's imminent. Like this person is, it's like trying to swim upstream. They're fighting against the current, trying to just swim upstream. They're trying to do whatever they can do to keep information from coming out, and it's going to come out anyway. You said from putting all the stories together, definitely sounds like camel. Interesting. Look. Finally came out. 6 of Cups. See the little girl, see the toys. Empress holding a child. Y'all. I will say allegedly. Ronnie's ex-cellmate may have told him something in the past attached to children that may also have something to do with traffic. You said Jag said Camel is spiritually attacking her. Not sitting up here calling out Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I activate Blue Eyes White Dragon in the face-up defense mode. I'm tired of you. Then I use a Jar of Greed to draw 2 cards and end my turn. I'm done. Y'all don't even understand. I used to like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. There's something very prominent. And he can't, no matter what he does, he can't avoid it. He can't stop it. The truth is going to come out. And it doesn't matter how many people he tries to keep quiet, allegedly, whoever this King of Wands may possibly be, this possible shadow figure who is trying to fight against justice, trying to turn back time, trying to hide things so that they don't have to face retribution, is still coming. Nothing they can do to avoid it. It's still coming. And it's coming through like a locomotive. This is about to be such a clean sweep. It's going to mess around and start sweeping people that work in law enforcement. Don't be surprised y'all start seeing people that work in law enforcement start getting arrested, or they start finding them laying around not breathing, if you know what I mean. Damn. I guess Ronnie knows why the cage bird sings. But it looks like whatever he told him is accurate. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of that for now. Just that man has some very, very strong enemies, and they're coming at him front, back, side to side, every way you could possibly think. Street, law enforcement, possibly people that, you know, he can't even be on dating sites right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is definitely the major leagues. Let me see something. I didn't expect it to go there, but hey. Prayers up for Ronnie Bo. Because this is like some James Patterson novel type stuff, like Enemy of the State. He said that's why in life it pays to do good to people. Karma always comes back to bite. Yes, it does. But see, what this person doesn't understand is no matter how many people you make quiet, God is he's already told Archangel Gabriel to sound the horn. You're on a countdown. You're on a decline no matter what happens. It's gonna come out. You can't stop it. You can't avoid it. You're buying time, and that's it. Eventually you're gonna run out of time. He said, yeah, that's when your time is up, your time is up. You gotta pay. Wow. Somebody just sorry, station head, I'm just reading it. Says someone said Ramir got pow too. All these antics ain't gonna stop retribution. They're just not. This is like somebody being dragged out the room and they're grabbing tables and chairs and everything on their way out the door to keep from being dragged out, and they still end up being, pulled out, whether they claw their way through or not. I don't think this person paid attention to the way this energy is working right now. Like your buddy thought the same thing. Like, I'm good. I'm always able to walk in and out of situations, and that person can't get out of their situation right now. The same thing is coming. Said, I can tell that message disturbed you, Miss Angel. I don't know how you deal with it. I'm not that strong, LOL. Um, I know the God I serve is stronger than any demon that could walk this earth. And at the end of the day, if I call on God, if I pray, if I tell God to take vengeance, then that's what's going to be. So I'm going to pray for Ronnie, and I'm going to pray that the truth continues to get out. Because it's coming out. I know it is. God showed me. For those of you that have been with me for a while, I told y'all the closer Tori gets to coming home, the closer certain people would go to being locked up. It would be like a changing of the guards. Tori would be coming in, coming out. They would be coming in. And for, those of you that have been with me, I told y'all that one of the people that is responsible for him, being in the situation that he's in, was not only going to face going to prison themselves, they were going to be accused of being sexually inappropriate with a minor. Look at where we are now. That was, what, a little over a year ago? And look at how it's balancing out. I even told y'all it will be scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. That's one thing about God. His word doesn't come back void. So it doesn't matter what your rank is here on this earth. Nobody outranks God. When Yah says your time is up, your time is up. There's no more turning back the clock, taking a hourglass and flipping it over to buy more time. The longer you drag it out, the worse it's going to be. You said pumpkin spice season did not disappoint. No, it did not. Now we're in peppermint season, and look at how effervescent it is. Goodness gracious. Now, the next timeline that I gave y'all is between now and March. For those of you that did that, if you were here with me for that live I did on a Monday, I named that live Rico Suaves and Super Bowls. I told y'all somebody would be called to the table for things that they were doing that could possibly, be looked at as RICO worthy, and it could culminate between now and Super Bowl, but no later than March. Said, I just hope Tory is out sooner than later. I hate that he's been locked up 2 years and counting. Well, I want him out, but I want him out when God says it's best and it's safest for him to come out, and not a moment sooner, because it's a couple more things that need to be aligned before he comes out. And see, what God is doing is clearing the way. He's clearing the path before he comes out. So when he comes out, the enemies that were coming against him, they're going to be neutralized. They're not even going to be able to move on him anymore. And we're seeing that happen right now, where those people are being neutralized. Now, y'all notice I finished that reading, right? Look at the chat. Where'd the bots go? Y'all see that? Where'd the bots go? Vintage Paris style. Anna said, that gives me comfort, Miss Angel. Listen, when you can't do nothing else, you trust in God. God don't miss. God don't miss. Point blank, period. We're watching evidence of that right now. Said talking about the Super Bowl is Beyonce happy about the number of viewers she got. Listen, I want y'all to start recognizing the overplay for the underplay. That performance wasn't about, you know, career wins and making history. We're literally, how many of y'all seen the show Spin City? I'm gonna wait to see the answers. How many of y'all seen the show Spin City? Oh, you left and came back. Okay, I see some hands. Okay. So for those of you that saw the show Spin City, it used to be a very popular show with Michael J. Fox, where he was the deputy mayor of New York, and there, pretty much his job was to work hand in hand with the PR department to spin stories and narratives to make the mayor's department look better no matter what the situation was. The reason why I mention that is because everything we see from here on out is spin. That term is literally a PR term where you spin a situation or a narrative until it meets your objective. So everything that we see right now is all a part of spin. Now, I want y'all to understand that performance, Christmas Day, right? Alex Spiro being reprimanded by the judge the day after Christmas. How many people watch that performance have no idea what just happened with Alex Spiro? Hey, Jersey AG. I mean, Lord, AJ. Said it was a great show, but he's still Alex P. Keaton to me. Yeah. So I want y'all to think about that. Like even them, announcing that she was performing for Christmas. When in the world did they book that? Why wasn't he at the show to support her and his daughter? If you look at the Associated Press and you look at YouTube, does it match right now? Are y'all looking at the regular news and seeing that the judge gave a tongue lashing to Alex Spiro in the regular news? Or are you seeing it on social media? You said, and why we get a Christmas show when did they start doing that? Right. That's why I said, when did they even book that? They said he was there. He didn't come out during her performance. He wasn't even out to where he was within camera's view, is what I'm saying to you. So if he was there, who advised him to not be in the view of the camera while they were performing? We saw him backstage with Rumi and Mama Tina, but we never saw him out watching and supporting his family. They didn't even show him up in the skybox. Don't that seem strange to y'all? Yeah, you said he set the whole thing up. Megan has multiple lawsuits. It's just a lot of them haven't been, talked about in the media. I told y'all when I did that Emilio reading, She should have paid that man and been done with it. Because from here on out, so much more is going to come out, and it's just like, ooh, like just what he put in that draft was enough to where people are like, oh my God. Can you imagine Planet Fitness and, you know, what other companies she's working with where she's supposed to be doing the hottie boot camp, and you're saying that she could possibly be, you know, bulimic, and she could have a substance problem, and that problem could cause her to allegedly be violent. And just, I mean, it was a plethora of things that he said to where I read it and I said, oh no, let me put this down. So I believe he was driving the car she was in. You said that performance was a distraction that didn't work. The headlines the next day were slamming Camo and Alex. But pay attention to what I'm telling you. Was it more so on social media, or was it more so on the Associated Press? Which one covered this more? Right, so regular news, but on social media. So she will blame harassment from others as to why she has an eating disorder. I mean, how? We didn't even know there was even a problem with her eating. And according to him, he said that it was a well-known fact that he was the one that had, you know, the weight issue and the eating problem. Says social media covered the performance, but the news media covered the case. Now y'all see what I'm talking about? Now, how many people watched this coverage that had no idea what was going on? Because they don't, you know, you got people that don't listen to Jay-Z, as popular as he is. They didn't know what was going on. They're like, what? Wait a minute, who? Said Megan, and accountability is like oil and water. Oh, Lord. Why, thank you, MT Bowles. Listen, what I say, the trolls they be sending me. Said you find us some delicious food. Thank you. Said Daily Mail on the camel's neck. Yes, and the Daily Mail is literally dropping a different story daily. The UK is he can't even breathe. They got him like this. You said these bots are out of control. Listen, even reading that name had me done. You said that restraining order was a bad move. I mean, think about it, y'all. Have you ever heard of putting a restraining order on somebody who is already legally restrained? He's already locked up. How much more restrained can he be? But you know what that told me? Because I read between the lines. She said that she wanted to put a restraining order on him, not just to stop him from talking about her, but to cover her in case of the day when he could possibly come home. Now, if he's supposed to have another 8 to 9 years without, you know, good behavior and early release, why would she be worried about him coming home? You said, I'm not a troll, just telling the truth. Why, thank you, MT. Yeah, that means she believes, possibly allegedly, she believes somewhere deep down in the bottom of her soul that he could be coming home soon, and she's trying to cover herself before he comes home. Said it's like she's trying to stop his appeal process. That ain't gonna do it. Especially, thank you, Emilio, because Baby, Emilio just laid you out and wrung you out to dry. Said, I found out why the Daily Mail is on his head top. Ooh, tell me more. Said, that was my exact thoughts. She knows he's coming home. That's the way I looked at it, because when I read it, I said, why is she concerned about when he comes home if he's got like 8.5, almost 9 years? You have to renew restraining orders after a certain amount of time. So you would literally have to renew that restraining order by the time he's able to come home. And then it would have to be updated, not just from where you lived at during the time that you filed it, but for where you live once he comes home. And he's supposed to be deported if he doesn't come home. So if he's going to be deported and sent back to Canada, how far is the restraining order supposed to reach? To Siberia? Like, mm, yeah, you said gag order. Well, she doesn't just want a gag order. She wants him physically unable to come within a certain amount of feet of her. But it's like, what is the point? He's locked up, and if he remains locked up, he's supposed to be deported to Canada as soon as he's released. So, I mean, are you going to be at the prison gate and then you tell them, well, you got to go out the other side? You can't come this way because you'll end up running into me? Like, how is that supposed to work? Say Henny clearly is desperate because she knows he's coming out. I believe she knows he's coming out. I definitely feel that. Now she'll be old and he'll be old too by then. What is it with y'all old shaming people? 10 years from now, they won't be old. They'll still be good. But it just, for me, it feels crazy. Said he finna blow up her spot the moment that he gets out and tell his side. That, hey, he gets what he needs to get out the appellate court. That's gonna blow it all up anyway. Yeah, I said lawsuit. Said I never listened to Jay-Z's music. Said she's gonna receive backlash. Said, and I don't like how she's trying to silence people. Tory has a voice, and I hope one day he does get to tell his story. Oh, it's coming out. Please believe it. Said, nope, ain't gonna stop his appeal. I don't believe it will either. It's a cheap attempt. Said Henny had no issue when she was bringing him up in her music. Interesting. Feels like she had no issue bringing up the girls in the vehicle either. And I don't know why she did that, but it co-signed everything Emilio was saying. Well, MT Biles, they have to prove that he actually did pow her if this goes back to court. And they got to go over all the evidence all over again from square one. So, I mean, here's the thing. If he doesn't come out, you've got almost 9 years to not worry about him being anywhere close to you. 8 to 9 years easy. If he gets an early release, what? 4 to 6 years. Hey, we got a new member. Who's this? Hey, Toe. Said she must be so nervous and worried in her apartment. Said I'm gonna need Day to Said I'm gonna need Day to package that and sell it. Said the Daily Mail got involved in the court case with Ramir a while back. They fought to have a gag order overturned so they could have access to the documents. Ooh, 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 have mercy. Now that's gonna be spicy. Said she kept mentioning stuff that was in his writ in her complaint. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Said Meg is a different type of demon, shaking my head. Allegedly. Said he was in the cut. They just didn't show him after that Disney stuff. But you get what I mean though. Like that's all marketing, that's spin. Somebody from the PR department and somebody from corporate decided that it would be best for him to not be seen on camera while they perform. That's a form of manipulation. Says she is so dramatic, she knows that she likes the D from Tori. My cars kept saying it. MT, you are literally hilarious. Not just shooting an arrow through my heart. Oh my goodness. Phoebe on it said, how is him appealing his case harassing her? I don't listen. I can't explain any of this to you. I can read the energy, but I can't explain it because it's like I don't get it. If you got what you wanted, which was him convicted, and he has to be in there, he has to sit down for years and he has to fight his way out. You know, appeal processes usually take time. They're not, a quick ratification to a situation. That means you get to run around free and do whatever you want to do. Hell, you got you a new Tory. You got you a new Tory. Baby, I don't get it. So if she petitions the Prime Minister Trudeau, I'm a know for sure, she said. Not the Prime Minister, I'm done. So is it a move to try to keep him from suing her? I don't think that would either, that would work either, but that's an interesting way to look at it. Said, I love Tory's lawyers' work ethics. They work in silence. That's the way a real legal team is supposed to work. That's why I couldn't understand why Alex Spiro tried a whole 55-minute presentation for, the peanut gallery. Like, all of that should have went to court. Oh, sweetie, that's terrible. Said, Oracle, will I be broken forever? She broke my heart 3 years ago, and I've been in a hardcore slump of apathy since. Baby, you got to want to heal. You can't let anybody break you. You got to want to heal. Healing takes time, but you got to want it. Said, I am no lawyer, so I'm speculating, but who said, Henny will have the Diddy effect if she loses this case. She definitely will be a pariah for sure if she loses this case. Said, Megan claimed Tory violated the restraining order at Rolling Loud when she left already. Interesting enough, I'm glad that you mentioned that because there was a gentleman who showed pictures and footage to where she said she was in a certain area where Tory came through, and it showed with the footage and the pictures he had that she was not where she claimed she was, which can be used to his advantage now. Said they showed Jay a bunch when Ree was performing for Super Bowl and he was laughing and kikiing. Right, now you see what I'm talking about. They were very strategic not showing him at all through that footage. Said, yeah, the NFL may have made a call to not show him. Oh, I definitely believe it. Said the majority of the hotties are even saying they don't agree with the restraining order. Wow. Said, sounds like if I can't have you, nobody else will type behavior, just vindictive. Said notorious simp. Oop, damn. Thank you, Brian Anderson. Said Angel, have you heard the Camel's label is suing Rita Ora for breaching her contract many years ago? No, I haven't heard that at all. And Rita's been out the way. Poor baby. Her health has been bothering her from the last time that I heard anything about her, but she's still doing shows. Said a lie never cared when Henny told it. Damn. Oh, goodness. Said Alex ain't no real lawyer. He's a social media lawyer. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't no real lawyer because he got them real lawyer prices. It's a couple $1,000s an hour to book them. I just don't feel that that was wise of him to try that type of tactic and put that in social media. And the judge didn't think it was wise either. You said, thank you, that is true. I really wanted to, oh no. Said it is absolutely necessary that I learn to want to heal. Well, I'm going to pray that God helps to take the heaviness off of your heart. You don't ever let anybody get you into a place so dark that you forget to love yourself. Said, I want that guy to put out all of his info, but Tori's lawyer probably told him to hold off. I mean, it would be smart for everybody to hold off because, I mean, the more you put out, the more you give her team to try to dig and circumvent. I would, keep it to the very last second. Said, and Blue didn't want to hold Joanne's hand during the performance either. Now that's crazy work. Wow. Said, notice she goes really hard on women who she thinks have a close relationship with Daystar. I mean, what's the point? Why do you care? You got what you wanted, which was the conviction. You cannot control the traffic that comes in and out of his life. Whoever socializes with him, whoever writes him, whoever talks to him on those, prison calls, you have no control over that. But remember what she said on Club Shay Shay. She admitted to Shannon that she has a control issue. She needs to control things. She feels out of whack if she can't control, the equation, the narrative. And I don't know why she doesn't understand that you don't have the right, nor do you have the power to control the way everybody else sees things. Everybody has the right to have their own vantage point. It's nothing you can do about it. Says she had to switch to TV because he got her tied up in the contract, told her that she will never make another album. I don't know what kind of contract he got against her, but he threatened her, so she went to TV. Wow. Interesting. It feels obsessive to me before, for sure. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Said they have gotten away with so much. They think their past power intimidates everyone, but it's like the judge stood on business. Yes. Yes, she did. And I think the reason why the judge stood on business is because of how things were handled publicly. It would be nice if she could learn to control herself instead of trying to control the narrative, Caribbean Tasha. It would be, because you can't control the way everybody else moves. New Jersey, AJ, you said she can't control herself. How she gonna control everyone else? Yeah, time is definitely gonna run out. Nah, baby, MT, she don't keep him relevant. Let me break it down for you. This man literally just hit 1 billion streams on Spotify with no placement in any playlist on the whole entire platform as an independent. He's running circles around her from jail, so she's not keeping him relevant. Is, if anything, unfortunately, it's like she's remaining relevant by mentioning him and taking us to and through over and over again, reminiscing on 4 years ago. Said she don't have God's authority over that man. She needs to stop. I agree. Whoever this is, sweetheart, I can't tell you what to be, but I feel like you need to be comfortable in your own skin, Ruby. So she needs to control that liquor intake. Allegedly. Yeah, he keeps her relevant for sure. So that's why she was mad in the first place that he was truly the bigger star. Oh yeah, well, MT, I figured that out a long time ago. That's why she kept mentioning him, because you got to think about, if she doesn't say anything about him and we go solely off of her music and her numbers and her career, how far does that conversation go? And I'm not saying that she hasn't accomplished anything, but what I am saying is that with her placements on the chart and whatever is going on with her, she doesn't stay on the charts long enough to remain in the conversation. He said, which is ironic since she claims he pop-out her because she said his music was trash. Well, he making some of the best damn music I ever heard over the phone. And how is his music running circles around yours from jail over the phone? So her music still can't chart. Miss 3 times Grammy winner. Yeah. And it's not that she can't make good music. I really feel like she needs to work with the team to structure her music better, because it's the way that she actually composes her music that feels more like the problem. Because it's not that she can't rap, but she needs someone to help her structure it so that she doesn't get stuck in the same pocket over and over again. Said she was better off when she first started as an artist musically. Yeah, when her mother was helping her to structure her music. Said, Angel, did you pull cards on the case before her and Millie yet? I did that on a live with Millie, where Millie asked. Well, she pretty much gave me permission. She told me it was okay for me to pull cards on it. I believe that's the live from that Monday. It's called Rico Suave's and Super Bowl. I think it's that live. Not get rid of little doo-doo on the beat. Damn. Damn. Said, oh, thank you, MT. Nah, don't call me the stallion. Don't do me like that. Don't do zero affiliation, no association. Ooh, no ma'am, no sir. But thank you. Said, now Angel, you know that girl has been singing the same song for the last 400 years. Said she's redundant and don't be talking about Ish. Oh, no problem, Toke. Thanks for asking. Said, Tori, he writes music. That's why Jay had him locked up. Tory Lanez wouldn't sign to Rock Nation. I think it's bigger than just he writes music, because if it was just that, it would be over. When Tori got to talking about the NFTs and how he had literally beat the game, and he was able to show how he can make money and then show other artists how they can make money and they didn't need the labels, that to me more so felt like, what the problem really was. Hold on. You said, Angel, is Deseret still holding Camel down? When will she jump ship? As soon as they cut a deal with her, allegedly. Said she wouldn't have betrayed Nikki. Maybe Nikki would have helped her structure her musical. Nikki tried to help her. She got what she wanted out of Nikki and didn't show back up. Jimmy Bass said no female is a stallion. I don't know. Some of these new age females. So some of these new age females. We got women in transition. So maybe that's who that's for. Said I think I think Jay-Z, he won't let Megan be bigger than Beyonce. She can't be bigger than Beyonce. It ain't about let. Her discography is not strong enough. she could never. Now I ain't gonna even insult Beyonce like that. Even with Cowboy Carter not doing what they expected Cowboy Carter to do, it still runs circles around everything that she's done this last year and a half, 2 years. He said, I think Tori gonna get out and not talk about it. I hope he just do movies or visual version of Daystar. Nah, that's a Leo. He gonna pop his shit. Please believe it. Said I can't wait for his feature with Fabio. Oh, I didn't know he had a feature coming with Fabio. That's gonna be interesting. Same to you, Wendell, and thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all, because I need to get some rest. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and hanging out with me. Even the bots and the trolls, I thank you all for your engagement. Oh my gosh. Said I think Beyonce should have stayed in her lane. Um, I won't even say that it's about her staying in her lane. I think she should have took more time and worked with actual country music producers and musicians. Just like, when she does this rock album, like I feel like she needs a production team. Like she needs someone to produce the album that does rock, like a Lenny Kravitz. Like if Lenny Kravitz was to produce her album, it would be dope. Why, thank you, MT. And y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I enjoy all of you. Have a wonderful evening. I will be back. I want to say, because I'm not doing anything New Year's Eve, so I'll be back New Year's Eve. And we're gonna, pray the new year in. We're gonna come in and have our little shits and giggles. And I'm definitely getting up New Year's Day, making my black eyed peas, my greens, my cornbread. Y'all know I don't eat pork, so I'm gonna put a substitute in there. I probably do like some smothered turkey wings or something, some grilled smothered turkey wings. I see, but I'll see y'all soon. I love y'all. Be blessed, stay encouraged, and have a wonderful evening. See y'all soon. Good night.